Alec Efren Reyes is actually just fired up. The cunt can't miss. He's like Efren Reyes.
All right, now watch the language, James.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
Nice to commentate with you for what I believe is the first time, mate.
Definitely the first time, Butters. Nice to see you here in the commentary booth.
It's I'm glad that our first 43 matches that we played against each other aren't on CueballTV, because I think I was 3-0 up in every one of them and didn't get over the line once.
Of course, since then, Butters has come of age and won
once.
Won a tournament, but also made the latter stages of numerous tournaments. Quality player these days.
Thank you, Jimmy. You're basically still the same as you were 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. Haven't won a tournament for 10, 12 years.
Still winning everything.
No, in all seriousness though, this is it is a study in the psychology of pool. When we look at Alec Evernatis, he's an interesting study because he doesn't play that much, he doesn't practice that much, but the bloke has overwhelming confidence, and it is very interesting to watch.
It's funny, I talk about Ben at the moment, not on his game, but for the last 5 years he basically hasn't practiced, but guys that have won that much like Alec, their self-belief is enormous.
Absolutely.
And they just know they can do it.
Yeah, exactly right.
And you get that feeling when you play them too.
Yep.
He's pretty right here, isn't he, mate?
I think we've pretty well explained the out beautifully, haven't we? Alec has self-belief.
Really,
I don't think you need the specifics, do you? You just need to know that Alec knows exactly what the fuck he's doing.
That's correct. If he's got the angle, he'll just nudge into the yellow here to make sure he's not queuing over it.
He's beautiful. He just knocks this in. He stuns out for the other one.
No hampered queuing. Probably would have liked to hit it a bit fatter, but he'll be okay.
He'd love to not be where he is, but he just rolls this in and then he knocks the black in somewhat Chinese.
Yeah, he might get the double kiss off the top yellow, come out a little bit, but
yeah, it's what he's hoping for. He'd like to get a bit of a double kiss and give him some kind of freedom of queuing. But either way, he'll take any shot he can get on the black.
Yeah, and back himself, and as would we.
Yeah, correct, and knock it in. You would have thought.
Another thing I said earlier was that 2-frame gap that it's been for a lot of the match doesn't look too much early, but get into this stage of the match, the 2 frames will be looking a lot bigger gap, and especially now with.
Well, it is. It's a massive. I mean, this is a massive black. I mean, if he knocks this in, he goes 7-4 in front. You can't speak about how big a point this is in the match.
No, you're right. You imagine what Joel will be thinking right now.
And that's a great shot.
He's hit that absolutely pure.
It's a crisp shot. Right over ball, he's knocked it straight in the middle of the hole.
Yeah, and knowing Alec knowing everything that we know multiplied about the game, we'll know how important that black was. So it makes it even better how well he's hit that.
Exactly right. He knows exactly what he's doing. If there's anyone here that knows how relevant shots are, it's Alec who's playing in this match.
Now he's adjusted where he's breaking from about 4 times because he had no luck, but his last break was pretty good.
His break's been fucking horrid for the last 3 years.
Yeah, but he finally found a spot that worked in his last one, so.
I've been telling Alec that his break is crap for the last 3 or 4 years. He's breaking from the side with a 9-ball cue. The bloke, he just can't fucking break.
Doesn't know which way he's going.
Here he goes. Here he goes with his. I told him. Don't break from the side. No, put it in the middle. No, beautiful.
He broke from the side, and they didn't spread at all. He went back to this spot and got one.
This is the spot. Now he's back in business.
And he's got one.
Yeah. He's back in business. Yellow just quietly.
Yellows for me.
No,
pretty straightforward. James just got one ball to get back up the other end of the table for.
Well, Butters, the only thing here, he's got to take the yellows, and the only thing here is the first pop.
Yeah,
he's almost got to take the one over the bag.
Yeah, the right hand corner.
Bottom right. He's got no choice because the rest of them are there.
Well, he's taken reds, mate. So what would we know?
What would we know? He's still there, we're not. So
I'm a bit surprised about this.
But in all seriousness, it is one of those racks where
they're all on.
They're all there. But the one by the black is the one that makes me think that we were correct and he wasn't. He may still pot out.
Yeah,
and if he does, good luck to him.
I was just thinking that. I thought he might have left more angle on this red to drift across and play that up in the middle.
Correct. He might run through here and get on it. But
well, he looks like he's stunning for the other one next to it. Well,
he's opened it up.
Yeah, now he's fine.
We were right. He knew way more than us.
That's right. Absolutely correct.
We were spot on, Butters. We knew exactly what he was doing.
But I will add that it was a pretty easy out in yellows.
Hang on, he's on the rail here.
And if he doesn't get this, out, I'm going to go over and tell him.
I don't think you are.
I'm going to go, Alec, you took the wrong balls, mate. What are you doing?
Look, it's one of those racks, though, isn't it? Where you and you're quite often faced with those, aren't you? As a player, you break, you get a ball, and you think reds, yellows, and there's not fucking much in it, is there?
Yeah.
Excuse my French.
You just take the one you're closest to.
Exactly right.
Well, I'll tell you what, he might take this up the
He's
corner.
played a beautiful shot there. It's a great shot.
I don't think he was planning to play this in the corner, but he might just run through a bit, or even stun now, and then run back up the table.
I think that's exactly what he'll do, mate. He'll pop that in the corner. He'll run through, either out off the rail or just run through and leave it there.
The black goes in both bottom corners. So.
There's no dramas here. He's going to play the black into the bottom right corner. He's going to run this off the rail.
Just bounce out off the rail, land just before the balk line somewhere.
Exactly right.
Oh no, he's just sat it there.
Either way.
It's a bit straight for me.
Yeah, I thought he might run through and come off the rail and just leave himself a nice angle.
Well, that's how we would have both played it, and I think that's what he was trying to do.
He's had us, covered at every corner so far. So.
Yeah, that's definitely not the shot he wanted to play to get on the black, but it will do.
It will do.
And this is going to be 8-4 Alec.
Kid can play.
He does have his moments. Yes. And there's Brenton in the background.
That was Nathan, actually.
That was who?
Nathan.
Zach Diggity Bun Shell and Peas.
Zach Buns. You know the Zach story, don't you?
Zach Diggity Bun Shell and Peas, mate.
Tell the story on air.
Yeah, go for it. I do know the story.
So there's four of us. We're playing killer. And I've headed for the Kelly pool numbers because you go for the Kelly pool numbers. You
do.
You shake them up, and you ask one of the players, of course, to call a name, and that's how you get your order. And Brenton, James, Nathan, Ricky, the four of us are playing. I turned to Nathan. I said, I shook the balls up. I said, Nathan, call it. Say a name. Nathan, say a name. Nathan looked at me, blank expression on his face.
Which is not unusual.
Which is not overly unusual. Looked at me, he went, Zach!
So not only did he not name one of you guys, he got all the way through the alphabet before he came up with a name.
Yeah, all the way through the alphabet. Not only forgot about who was playing, through the alphabet, as Butters has beautifully articulated.
Thank God he can play pool, mate.
He can a little bit, yeah.
Is this the same Zach that
I just got some feedback from the Roth.
Yes, Roth. He has given it a nudge. Well, Joel's... What's he taking? Reds here? Or is he on yellows?
All right, we're going to have to start getting serious, are we?
Sorry, viewers.
Yeah. We didn't know he'd have to get serious, Jesus.
Just quickly though, this is the same Nathan that got a hot dog with the tongs at 7-Eleven and walked up to the counter and said, "Where do you keep your buns,
Where do you
mate?"
keep your buns? Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, no. Mate, I'll tell you though, I've never seen anyone see the patterns in 8-ball quicker than him. He's just laying up here.
That would make the two of us, mate. That would be 2 shots too.
Well, he's got the red up the top, but he's also got red off the yellow in the middle. What's going on here?
It's close, yeah. Can we rewind, Dan?
We're just going to rewind.
Just give us a second.
Yes, it's this shot now. We're just having a look at a ruling here to see whether he hit the rail or not. This is the beauty of Dan Lynch, the genius, and CueballTV.
Go again, Dan. Go again.
We need to go again. This is very close.
Dan, go again.
We're going to go one more time. This is.
I think it's close.
It's very, very tough.
It's legal. It's going boom, boom, boom. No foul. It's fair. Correct.
Yeah.
No foul.
One you certainly wouldn't want to be calling if you're out there without the video ref.
Yeah.
It's
video review.
Travis Crawley was
you agree with
the
that?
tournament director, has been the video ref in that instance. So that's fantastic work from Dan Lynch there. Got us 3 instant replays very quickly.
Have we ever had that before?
I don't think this has ever happened.
Never happened.
And we were here, mate. We'll be able to say that for a long time.
We actually. What are the odds of that,
mate? I'll be telling my grandkids. Me and Jimmy Della were calling the match when this happened.
No, he's, in all seriousness though, he's done a great job, hasn't he, old Danny boy? Mate, Dan Lynch.
He doesn't get enough credit. He gets a lot, and he's getting more and more. But yeah, him and the old mate Kimo do a fantastic job.
No, mate,
pool wouldn't be what it is without them.
And that's what. And the top pool needs a couple of.
It is, mate. They don't get enough out of it.
A couple of guys that don't get what they deserve.
This is very true.
But they do it regardless, and Dan's at the top of the list. He's. It
costs them a lot of money to pay us for commentary.
Yeah.
If you do want to help them out, make a donation to CueballTV or buy some of their merchandise, which is available at every tournament he's at, which is most of them.
Yeah.
So. Don't go, oh yeah, I like those CueballTV jackets. Buy one, you cheap bastards. Got 2 myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that one was fair.
Yeah, that was fair.
Well, Alex in a bit of a pickle.
Alex in massive strife. But you know, Alex is thinking right now. He's thinking, I'm fucked here.
He's thinking, if I play this,
I can't win this frame. If I can somehow scrounge this fucking frame.
He is not thinking that.
He's thinking, mate, he is thinking that.
Mate, he's
if
thinking,
I can
I'll
somehow
play this red in the
scrounge
middle off the yellow.
You're kidding yourself, mate.
No, check this out. Oh, what's he done? He's trying to kill a yellow.
I told you.
Well, he should have gone my way then.
He should have been thinking if I can scrounge this.
Joel's thinking, what was he thinking?
He should have just let me explain it.
Joel will just take this one in the middle now. It's pretty fine, and just drift back across for the other yellow up near the where his hand is.
You know what though? Joel will just hang around. He'll hang around.
He will, but it's whether or not Alex is going to make enough mistakes to let him back in, mate.
Yeah, exactly right.
And I don't think he will.
I've been there.
I picked Alec to win this from the start, and I'm not saying he's won it, but it's all going to my plan so far.
Well, Butters, you're too clever, aren't you?
Well, I do have me moments, mate. If I was that clever, though, I'd still be in the tournament.
What's that got to do with being clever, man?
Well, you're dead right, actually. If Nathan Neves can play the game, it doesn't take a 180 IQ.
Look at Joel go though, like he's got 2 yellows and they're all over the holes and shit.
And he's still playing at the exact same pace that he always does.
Wait, look, honestly, 3 minutes this game will be done, it'll be fine.
3 minutes?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
A minute a shot, you reckon? And we've got Paddy Hood having a look as well. And Paul Watcher, who I mistakenly said was Lee Gilpin the other night, it is a great man himself, Andrew Bosman.
Where's Paddy? Oh, Andy's there too.
Yeah.
Bozzy, love you.
We all love Bozzy. He's a very lovable bloke. Not that we don't love you too, Paddy, who had a great tournament too. Had a couple of great wins. Surprised a few people. I'm guessing he didn't surprise me or himself, but yeah.
Oh, Paddy played beautifully.
He did.
He knocked out Benny, he knocked out Jake, he knocked out Brenton. He smashed the fucking crap out of Brenton.
He did smash Brenton.
Killed Brenton. He belted Brenton.
Which was... Yeah.
Brenton.
Where is Brenton?
He fucking flogged Brenton.
Just to clarify what James has just said, Patrick Hood smashed
Paddy,
Brenton.
love you, mate. He beat Woodsy too, but fuck, he smashed Brenton.
And that's a good out from Joel. Back to A5 for Joel. I apologise for James's language. There is a possibility that he's a little inebriated.
Sorry about that, Danny boy.
Say sorry to the 250,000 viewers.
Sorry to the 250,000 viewers that love to hate Brenton.
Even the one from America.
They're fucking very happy with it, let's be honest. He's blocked me out. Danny, don't block me out.
All right, Alec to break at 8-5. And the break's been working for him in the last couple.
Am I back on or what? Can people hear me?
They won't answer you yet. Successful break from Alec. Yellows. Yeah, yellows maybe to go. Yellows are the go. Where's he coming here? Just trying to hold for this.
The only issue,
the other one.
The only issue was the one he was close to.
Yeah, and
he's held.
Controlled the white nicely.
He's held somewhat. Now he plays this. He comes in and out behind the red that he's near. This is the money shot. If he plays this ball, he comes in and out behind the red. He gets back on another yellow. Then he's out. This is the money shot. The entire frame rests on this shot.
Just wants to land right in the middle.
He gets Poe here.
Right at the halfway mark.
And there he is.
And that is right on the halfway mark.
Now he rolls the far yellow that's of the closest two into the middle. Then he rolls the other one into the middle. All of a sudden, bang, bang, bang. He's gone. It's all over.
It is a touch close to the red, that yellow, but if he's dead straight, he's fine.
Little white ball, mate. He rolls the far one. He rolls that one back
I didn't realise they were using a little one.
Well, you need to not think about the size of the white ball, big butters.
Yeah, that's just about perfect.
He's actually listened to you, and he's not rolled through as far as he should have.
Yeah, but he can run through this, and he'll get a nudge on the red that'll straighten the white up onto the line he wants to be on.
Well, he needs to be a big boy and smash this and get through on the one in the middle.
He can just run through. If he does come up short, he's all right. He'll be able to hold for this yellow now.
He's beautiful.
He is beautiful. Just have a look at him.
I don't know how beautiful he is exactly, but
And I'm guessing you're finding a few more things beautiful right at the moment than normal. And just roll this in. Tiny bit of angle, but not too much. Does he roll or does he stun a cross plate in the same pocket?
I think he screws back and just puts it in the same hole.
Perfect. 9-5 Alec. I know Joel's a machine,
What
but
would you do without me?
He will take some stopping from here. That's a good solid out. Now, once again, you can't say Joel's out of the match, but as we have said, Alec will need to make mistakes for Joel to get back into this. And we can't see it happening, Jim.
No, look, it's unlikely, but you certainly can't write Joel off. This bloke, this is what he does. He does this for a living, you know. Yeah. He stays alive and he plays the right shots
and he's won 2 of these tournaments in a row.
Well, he's the defending champion times 2, so
yep.
Write him off at your peril. And we certainly won't be silly enough to do that.
He might have had one of his first try breaks here. Alec, how happy will Alec be with this?
Yellows look good.
Yellows are the go.
He can play top right. He can play into the corner there. The one down here by the pink spot, it will actually go. We're talking about a white ball that is smaller than the object ball, so you got to think about the angles in that way. That yellow will go into the bottom left-hand corner
for sure,
and he can hold from that yellow onto the black. So it's all there for the Iceman. The Iceman, Alec Evernatis.
Yeah, he's just got the one yellow to worry about, and that's the one that it looks like he's playing right now. Looks like he's lining up a red.
Yeah, no, he won't be playing anything but that one in the corner.
I wouldn't have thought so. I reckon he was, well, I don't reckon, I know he was trying to move the one closest to the cushion. Things
have just become a little bit trickier.
Well, if he can still pot this, he's okay.
Yeah,
he can roll this in, play the one in the middle, and then run the other one up top.
Okay, but things have...
No, he's just gone safe here. How safe is it?
He's played a good shot there.
Yeah, the red won't pass the yellow. So Joel's just got to play some sort of containing shot here.
See, the thing about a shot like that to me is that Joel just needs to get out of the snooker, because if Alec didn't want to go game from there, then he doesn't want to go game from wherever you leave him.
Because he hasn't developed anything.
So just get out of the snooker, and he doesn't want to go game from the same position he was just in 2 seconds ago.
Now, viewers, the easiest ball for him to hit is the one on this yellow down the bottom, but he doesn't want to move that because that's making it harder for Alex. I reckon he's got to try and go game.
Now, Alec obviously still has to try and go game, and he's happy too.
I mean, he rolls this in, he takes the other one in the middle, then he can land as perfect as he wants on the one up the top. He doesn't like it though. Dave Reljic. Mate, we'll let you off with that one, Dave, because you only ever play on the American tables and in New South Wales, I believe, and I don't think they own a small white ball in New South Wales.
Amazing.
Yeah. So if you take the sunnies off your head for 5 seconds,
you can't even knock me off with the big balls.
That's just the way the game's always been played, because it started with coin ops, and it's just what we play with.
Wait for it. It's about to happen.
Is he sitting at home with sunglasses on his head? That's what I want to know, James.
There's no doubt about it. Butters, Reljic is sitting at home, sunglasses on his head, with his Filipino girlfriend. And she's beautiful. She's beautiful. And so's he.
So he's had a result?
So is he, yes.
I've only really met Dave once or twice, mate. I played him in the Nationals at Empire a couple of years ago.
Oh, the Iceman, have a look at him. See, the thing about a bloke like this is...
I just wanted to let you know that I couldn't get a ball off the break that day, and in that match against Dave, he wouldn't let me share his magic rack. Thought that was interesting.
I'm not overly surprised about that, Big Butters.
Hey, that's a very good shot, Jim.
Have a look at the Iceman. With his brand spanking New Balance shoes.
How good are they?
Look at those New Balances.
I mentioned it. I said I'm glad he's keeping the Jerry Seinfeld look alive.
That's how he does. It's how he rolls.
It is how he rolls.
He loves New Balance.
He's going to love landing fat in this black in the middle,
They've actually
mate.
sponsored him.
It's about to be 10-5. And I reckon he's played this same black about 6 times in the middle.
You know what?
This match is, I'm not saying it's over, but it's getting pretty close, mate.
You don't beat Alec from here. That's what he does.
I don't think anyone beats Alec from here.
No one beats Alec.
I don't think that bloke sitting over the other side of the room beats Alec from here. Talking about Mick Hill, of course.
You don't get him. He's too good.
No, he is too good.
And he's got New Balances.
He does. Absolutely no hope. Hopefully we see a bit more of we might see some super pull from Joel trying to keep himself in this, but if Alec gets a visit, I reckon he'll be having a crack.
Yeah, this is what he does. He just keeps himself alive. It's how he lives.
Guy's a genius.
He's a freak. You ride him off at your peril.
He won't play any different than he has been. So, the winner of this match, Dan, plays. So the winner of this match, which is looking like Alec in about 98 seconds, plays Scotty Matthews. Plays the rake. Another successful break from Alec. Reds are the balls this time, Jim, or are we still yellows?
No, Reds look like the balls, but as always, and this is it's a dilemma that you face as the incoming player, which is it's an interesting observation to make to the people that are listening at home. Quite often you need to choose a colour that will leave you stranded, but what choice do you have? You take the Reds. All of a sudden, you pot 2 or 3, and the yellows become the better balls.
Yeah, and that can happen potting your first ball quite often.
Exactly right. He takes the Reds, but all of a sudden, he's in strife. If he doesn't pot out, he's in strife.
Yeah, so you look at the table and go, well, Reds look awesome, but as soon as I pot this one, they're horrible.
And I'm sure Alec feels exactly the same way about the yellows.
Yeah. Well, he's only got a little bit of work to do up the other end. He just needs to land on the left-hand side of that yellow. Yeah. The highest one on the table, just past the balk line.
Yeah.
He can run this off 2 cushions to get on these 2.
Well, either that or he tries to stun into the top one here.
Which it looks like he's doing. No, he's just going to play it in the middle and then nudge the other one towards the hole.
He hasn't quite gone far enough, but that's okay. He can just pot that one in the middle and just nudge the other one towards the corner here.
He's still only just over 3/4 ball, so I think he'll still take it on.
He's fine. He just pots this in the middle, nudges the other one towards the corner.
So there might be a couple of money shots in this match, in this frame, and this is one of them because he needs a result. Oh, he's. I'll tell you what.
He's actually had a red hot result there.
Yeah, he's left Joel up the top. Joel can either see it or just a little bit of throw, and he'll get that. He'll be able to get that. So Joel will be wanting to go game here without a doubt. The only reason he may hesitate to pot the one up the top, I don't think he will, but it's the only one he can get, but it does open up Alec's last yellow, so if he takes this, he is planning on going game.
There's no way he's not regardless of whichever shot he's playing here, he's trying to go going.
Oh, he's a bit heavy. He is a little bit heavy, and he's made those a bit more awkward than they were, so he'd be very disappointed with that shot. I think he's just tried to put a little bit on the white to make sure he got the pot.
Yeah, correct. I don't know if he's that worried about anything he's doing at the minute. He's 10-5 down. Speaking from experience, he's pretty happy just to be potting balls. He's going to play this one down in the top right corner. And then he's going to play the other railer. He's going to try and pot out. If he manages to do so, then he'll be happy with where he's at.
Yeah, just roll this in, play the low one off across into the left-hand middle.
Personally, I'd play the lower one of the two to the far left. I'd nudge the other one off the rail and I'd leave myself on the other one to the middle, past the other red here. All of a sudden you're a chance.
Yeah, they look pretty good now.
Just like that.
He can even take that one now if he wants. Into the top right corner.
Well, you got to take the one in the middle
just,
now.
Just stun out for the middle.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. You got position off your last one. You won over the middle off either of them. So, but take it now. Take the tricky one now while you're there.
While you're fat on it.
Don't have to do anything with the white. Just roll it in.
See, that's where I disagree though.
So do I. He's going to play this back down into the pocket where the yellow is, but I would have just come out, dropped it in, and it can't really go wrong. But he doesn't make many bad decisions, Joel, so.
And I'm wrong. Correct.
You almost want to just stun this, don't you?
You just drop it in. It doesn't matter what he does here.
You don't want to land dead straight. You don't want to be playing the shot and leaving your white on the cush if you don't have to.
I think regardless of what Joel does here, he leaves himself relatively straight. He's actually made a bit of a mistake there, a bit of a blue there.
Not awesome.
Yeah.
He can still just roll it in, but he may have to play the black up the top.
He was looking to leave himself relatively straight.
Yeah.
Obviously, just drop it in, drop the black in the middle.
He's probably wanted to, like I said, just get it through a little bit so he doesn't leave the white in the cushion.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Made it a little bit tricky for himself. You wouldn't think it'd be anything he can't handle, but.
And up the top it goes. Well, doesn't have to, but he's very good cures, Joel. I would be guessing he'll go up the top with it. He's good in the middle as well. And he looks like he was positioning himself to play in the middle.
You can just weak this in the middle. Wouldn't blame him if he did.
Yeah. You feel safer playing on a closer pocket for sure. Yeah, it's a good out. Everything he does is under the pump now.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, he's 10-5 now. Well, now he's 10-6 down.
He can play like he's got nothing to lose for a few frames, but then all of a sudden it'll get close and he'll feel it again.
But let's give this situation some context. I mean, this man in the purple shirt, Joel Younger, has won the last two big guns. He's the 3-time defending champion, so the next frame that this man loses, if he loses, means that somebody else wins this tournament. It's the first time this bloke has not won this tournament in 3 years.
In 3 years.
It's an interesting situation we find ourselves in right now.
It is. And who better than the all-time greatest to finally knock him off?
Exactly right. So Joel's going to need just a lazy 5 on the trot, well, 6 including the one he just won.
Yeah, he may be backing off on this break, any, that's for sure.
One thing you can guarantee though is Joel will not go home without finding out whether the person that he's playing against is willing to beat him. He won't sit down and take it. He never has, he never will.
No. Yeah, Now, Pool Watcher, old mate Bozzy, has just mentioned, so the reality is that the Rake or Alec need to beat Rusty twice. Now, this is very true, Boz, man. But that's exactly what Joel did 2 years ago at Princess.
Exactly right. I don't know if we... I'm pretty sure we're here, mate. We're aware of that.
Yeah.
Thanks, though, Bossy. Yeah, good on you. Yeah, I know you're a Port Power supporter too, mate. You're amazing. What are you looking at?
All right, well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Have a look at the Reds for Alec right here.
If Alec doesn't pot out here, I will not commentate another match for at least 20 minutes.
Joel is officially gone from Big Guns. I'm sorry, but
well, mate, what's he do? He takes the
Iceman.
He takes the right hand red out of the two over the middle. Comes out, rolls the one in the top right. Oh, he takes this now.
He
mate,
takes this one.
Take one of 8
he
balls,
takes this one, then he takes the one to the top right. He's playing position right now on the one on the top right.
He could take the
Don't
piss.
worry about it. He's playing the one on the top right.
He's still going to pot out.
He plays that one next, cuts that in, and then all of a sudden it's all over.
I was about to say the only way he could possibly go wrong here is, but I can't think of anything to say after that.
He plays top right now.
Yeah.
It's all over. This is what he does.
No, he's just screwing out off the cush.
Beautiful. He slightly overcut that, but he wouldn't have anybody know about that.
No, I still think he'll be okay, Jim. No pinching other commentators, mate.
Look. Middle, corner.
Yeah, he can pretty much do what he wants. Just roll in, stun, slight draw.
Oh, look, in the end.
Look at this. He's getting up on this.
Oh, look, Joe Fanto's been around a long time.
Yeah, he has been around a long time, but Alec can pronounce people's names correctly. No, never mind me, Peter Butterman. And that'll just about do.
Just about do. Look, just comes out off one rail. Either that or 0 rails.
He just screw back a foot.
Beautiful. Hep.
And this is a big moment. This is the end of Joel in the Big Guns for the first time, as James
said,
in 3
years. It's truth. Hang on a minute. He's gone.
And I tell you what, a more solid match played by someone you will not see from Alec there. He was fantastic.
Yeah, very good call, Butters. Called it beautifully. The man does exactly what needs to be done in as far as match play goes. Yeah. 8-ball match play goes, and we should pay credit to Joel. He's won the last 2 Big Guns, hasn't he?
And he's given us plenty of great matches to watch again
this
year, mate.
He's made the last 4 or 5 or wherever we're at. So
no, he's an out-and-out champion, Joel. So
his name is synonymous with Big Guns. So.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Alec and all the best in his next match versus Scotty Matthews, and we will be back to you then, James. Thank you for joining me.
Absolutely. No.
Always a pleasure.
Cheers, Butters.
And I'll see you in about 3 minutes.
Had me at hello, mate.
About half a minute behind. They'll see it in about half a minute. Better than you good.
Have a bit of a swear fest, did you, mate? Oi! Did you have a bit of a swear fest? Not that I know of. Apparently you did. Well, you said fuck about 1,000 times.
We're watching the Reich practice. The Reich is on fire!
Look at him just clinically clean up this lineup as he accidentally cannons the yellow and kills it. If he actually went to the school of Brett Rogers queuing, you would not have got that shot wrong. I'm surprised he popped that with that action. But in all seriousness, folks, do not go away. Recharge your coffees, drinks, whatever you're doing to entertain yourself to watch this upcoming match.
we will have Scott Matthews v Alec Everinatis, and after that we will finally have a final. Rusty Wheeler is in the venue, and he actually probably expected to play in the next 20 minutes when he got here, but we told him to go home and have another 2-hour nap. So we'll be with you live shortly, and we may even bring in some special commentators. I believe Mick Hill and Sean Budd are going to come in and have a stint. Although the ship may have sailed on that one, as everyone's been charging up at the bar. But we'll see how we go.
Welcome back, viewers. Scotty Matthews run the first rack apparently, and he's looking okay on yellows here.
Looking okay, Pete. Have you seen that head?
Just he's not the prettiest bloke on earth, the rake, but he can play ball, mate. Welcome to Paul Pike.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And I'm doing a bit of pikey at the moment. I'm on the cans of Coke. So one love to Scotty, and he's going to have to play very well, mate, because Alec was pretty much flawless in that last match. He was fantastic.
And this is the penultimate event.
The penultimate event.
Before the grand final.
Yes, grand final of the winners half. So one of these guys, is he going up too close to that? No, he's just all right, I reckon.
He's all right.
Yeah, whoever wins this match has got their work cut out from, obviously. Having to beat Rusty a couple of times. But anyone that's come this far in the tournament, mate, and still winning is well and truly capable of doing that.
Absolutely.
That's if Rusty allows it.
Yeah.
He's nudged that out. That's beautiful. He's straight enough. He may be straight enough to just run through and play the top yellow in the right hand corner and get back. Then he's got a reasonable task ahead of him in getting back on this one.
Yeah, getting back to this bottom yellow could be the tricky part. I think there's not a lot of room.
We'll see what angle he lands on. He was dead straight on that. Dan's just informed us. He'll be able to screw straight back between the two reds and the black here, I reckon.
Yeah.
And you can give it a bit more and come off the back rail if you want, just to make sure you get down there on it. Then you just run around him, one cushion for the black in the corner.
Yeah, ideally dead square with the yellow would be nice, but...
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I reckon he does have that angle to play this shot. Straight back through the gap. Oh, tell you what, he's invented angle there. That's an unbelievable shot. Well, we're both lunatics on the table, and I don't reckon either of us would have tried that.
Well, this is what Brett was saying yesterday about Scotty. His cue ball control is exceptional. So Scotty 2-0 up and firing. Yes, Alex to break. He's actually moved in a bit. Yesterday he was breaking from right over on the side. Like, okay, I missed that. Those yellows look appetising. Okay, we're just Pete's headset's playing up a bit. We're just Dan's on the job, so fixing it up. Scotty looking good. Yellow's wide open here. I think definitely all on here. Notice he sort of works his way down the table from one end to the other, so he doesn't have to do a lot with the cue ball. Run through now for the one near the black. Just wants to roll through just past the black here, so he's on it. The corner ball, I would say, possibly. If the other one goes, he might roll it through to that one. Or, no, he's screwed. Yep, beautiful. Come a touch short there. I think he'll be alright. And Scotty has come here to play. 3-0 up now. Very quick frame. And not only that, it's got to break this one as well, so... hasn't got a ball. Very limited choices here, Alec. Hard up between the red and the yellow. I think he might have to take yellows. I think he's looking at playing this Jackie down the cushion straight up. If it doesn't drop, he's still got control of the pocket. And I think if it had dropped, you would have found him playing the next one up as well. But Scotty looking to quickly turn the tables here and retake control of that pocket. Saying Alec 2 shots. Yeah, Alec has got the long yellow here. I'm not sure if he takes this. I think he really wants to make it because his next plan after this will be to kick the bad yellow out.
Testing. All right, so
okay.
We think I'm back on air.
Pete's back in. Sound. Yeah.
So Dan can't monitor us, so if anything goes wrong, we probably won't know it. But this is the money ball right here. Oh, he's missed that by a long way.
I actually thought he might have kicked the bad one out and then rolled them all in, but...
Yeah, look, I mean, he's just knocked the ball in up the top, so he's obviously confident to pot that. But there's not a lot of safety here now, mate. He's I don't know what he can do apart from face cut double this ball because he doesn't have. He's not even on another yellow. So
no, and pretty much Scotty's just only half difficult ball is the one on the side rail up the top.
So at the end of the day, he may as well clear it. That's what he's looking at, the face cut.
Or the markers.
Or the markers, which wouldn't surprise me from Alec. Seen him play it a few times in the past.
He has to clear the white out of the way so he doesn't get the double kiss here.
Just check it up. Play a bit of left-hand side.
No, he has played the cross double.
He's hit this absolutely pure, but he's just got a nick in the middle.
Yeah, he might have to come up and down.
Yeah, he'll be running the white a bit here.
Actually,
but he's got a shot, so
if he does just play a touch of, maybe might even be playing ball, but maybe a fraction of left-hand side, he can come up past the black and have the long yellow.
You'd probably make sure and play. Well, it looks like he's screwing this, but I don't know. He must be trying to hold the white off 2 cushions. Oh, he's overcut it. Played it finer than he had to.
Yeah, trying to. He played a lot of right-hand side, I think, on that, and he's hit it much thinner than he meant.
Yeah. Scotty will be having a look at going game here for sure. Yeah.
Red.
He's on the reds. So Scotty, mate. Well, that's a great shot. He's landed on his one trouble ball. Now he can just roll this down.
With an angle as well to be off the cushion.
Well, with an angle, and not only that, it leaves him, leaves Alec a tough shot, yeah, even if he does roll it over, so.
He's got the choice of 2 balls after this shot,
rolls this in, well, he'll take the one in the middle, surely.
I don't think it matters either way, but yeah, he will.
Yeah, he'll just, if the red passes the yellow, he'll run through. If it doesn't, he'll just screw back to the cushion and play it from where he is now. It must pass because he's playing through it. So not too much work for Scotty to do here. Just needs to come out anywhere near straight-ish on this ball and he's fine. Well, he doesn't like the angle.
He's decided to take this ball, which I'm not a fan of.
So he'll be taking the middle next, I'm guessing. Tell you what, that is quite possibly an error.
I think he took the wrong ball there, Bruce.
I agree, but I don't think he's got this in the middle, but he may have it up the top. It appears that he's playing it up the top. No, he still had it. Played a bit of side to throw it.
Got himself out of jail.
He did. Now he's off angle on this red too, so he's going to want to cue this pretty well, or play with side and play around it in between the yellow and red. No, he was straight enough to hold it. So he's got himself out of strife.
Come up right hand side of the black.
Yeah. Shouldn't be any dramas here. Only want to just get past the middle pocket and you're all right. So he's underhit the crapper out of that. That left him a real tester, but he's quality cure, Scotty. So
everything looks in line.
He just is a little twitchy on that. It wasn't his normal smooth strokes. So I did hear, I didn't see, but I heard he missed a few blacks earlier in one of the matches he lost, or the match he lost. And,
he
said
against
Rusty, and he did have his chances apparently. As I said, I wasn't here.
I watched a lot of his matches earlier in the tournament. He wasn't missing many balls, but he did miss a number of balls when he was playing Rusty that were sort of unusual for Scotty.
Well, Rusty's it's a different animal playing Rusty. It's a lot of pressure because of what he's capable of and because of what he's been producing. So
I was actually saying that on one of my earlier commentaries. Rusty puts a lot of pressure on you just by his style of play, I think.
Absolutely.
Because you know that you can't leave him anywhere.
It doesn't matter where the balls are. He's capable of going game. But this will be a huge boost for Alec getting another chance here when he would have thought it was over. And that will play on Scotty's mind. And it will give Alec confidence to know that he is definitely feeling it.
Absolutely, and the reason Alec's still in this tournament and been such a prolific winner in tournaments and things is he takes his chances and he doesn't give a lot away.
Yeah,
so if you make errors against Alex, you will get punished.
I said that earlier when he was, I think he was about 8-5 up on, or 8-6 up on Joel, whatever the score was at the time, and I said, well, you can't say Joel's not still in this match and doesn't still have a chance, but he needs to be given chances to get back into it. And Alec doesn't give those chances very often. He's just that solid. He doesn't tighten up under pressure very often. Yeah. Not that I've ever seen anyway.
He plays a very solid game where not a lot can go wrong.
No, he plays the right shots. He's lost the wide a bit there, but he's got a ball, so he's got a chance. And yellows are the balls. She's got an awkward starter.
Yeah, it's definitely yellows.
You got two together down here, but they're very easy to nudge with the other one sitting above them.
Yeah. And also, if he clears the yellow on the bottom left side, those two will both go over to that side as well.
Yeah, worst case scenario, absolutely. So just this starter, almost the money ball of this frame.
Might see him take that bottom left ball now.
He could do, but he'll want to play a shot where he leaves himself high on the one that's above the two touching.
Yeah.
Just so he can, because then he can play that ball, roll into those two, and if he's not on one of them, he's on the other one there. It's a good backup ball for that shot. So he's probably just looking to see if he can roll this one in the middle and be left on that angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what he's doing. Just put a touch of left-hand side in this so you don't stick to him.
Just played for the little split there.
Played it beautifully. Now it's a huge bonus if the bottom one goes, but if it doesn't, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's probably a bit off angle on the one end of the left-hand side too. But so yeah, it does go.
Looks like
it's just a bit tighter than he would have liked, so you just take a bit of extra care with it.
Now, if he leaves that middle yellow till last, he needs to make sure he's on the right side of it to stay for the black.
Yeah, as long as he's high, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely going to be on the right side of it, off the angle he's left himself here by.
Yeah, he'll probably run somewhere over near the red on the side push.
Yeah, just bounce it off and he should be just about right. Somewhere just level with the red should be pretty much spot on.
Yeah. That's a nice angle.
Somewhere about there.
Pretty much stun this in, come back
Come back a foot. Can't get into too much trouble. And 3-2 to Alec. So this is a better position than he would have thought he was going to be in, with Scotty being in the position to run that last rack.
Dan's got a bit excited there and chalked it up the win. Chalked the win up before the black's in.
Yeah. Dan's attempted to put the commentator's curse on him, but it didn't happen.
But you see this a lot in 8-ball, Pete, how one mistake can turn into 2 or 3 frames.
Yes, quite easily, mate, especially at this level.
I mean, we saw Scotty go 3-0 up basically without Alex making a mistake, and then, now, is it Alex break now?
Scotty's break, I'm guessing, because he's racking them.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, possible could come up dry here. Alex runs another one, then breaks.
All of a sudden it's 5-2, yeah.
Yeah.
Scotty's just shining that up on the shirt.
He has got quite a shiny shirt on too.
Now, mate, they say that black's slimming, and he's wearing a lot of black.
Yeah, well, I don't think he really needs to worry about that, does he?
No, he should be wearing all white, mate.
They don't call him the rake for nothing.
No, this is true. That's a pretty good spread there, mate. Reds are the balls.
Yep, I like reds.
He's pretty much got to take, well, he doesn't have to, but he'd probably take the one down over this right corner.
Yeah, I think the one on the side rail is probably the hardest out of the lot.
He just come back up around near the black. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Throwing the cue at that.
That was anything but a pretty shot, that's for sure. So Alec on the yellows. He did get one off the break, so he's automatically on reds for nominating them.
I think bonus is Scotty did kick his bad ball into play, and so if he gets another visit here,
mate, Alec would be just looking at a way to tie up this pocket.
Yeah.
Or the top pocket. I think he's too wide to play the double across there, but
he's got a bit of work to do here. He might even, the pocket near the black, he might be trying to take control of too.
Yeah, that's the first one I thought, but he doesn't really have anything to do it with.
Doubling this over.
Yeah, he'll definitely want to try and cover that pocket.
He played one of these yesterday and played it perfect. Covered the hole.
Well, if it goes, mate, if it does go in, his balls are on. He's only got one trouble ball. Oh, he's hit this good pace. That's a very good shot.
He's deliberately played that slightly wide, so he made sure he didn't pot it.
And make sure he didn't double kiss.
He judged that beautifully.
Yeah, that's a fantastic shot. Scotty, that's come out. There's still a pretty big gap there, so Scotty may even try and triple this. Get something back in front of it.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
No, he's just getting his ball out here.
Interesting selection.
Well, he must be happy with where everything is.
A little dangerous, I think.
Well, it's very dangerous because you're pretty much saying to Alec, you can't go game here.
He's got a nice lead there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. may have left Alex something in the middle pocket, but I don't think so.
Yeah, that red coming back across really helped him.
Yeah, big time. Alec might just play the yellow off the red here and kill it. Just push the red to the cushion.
You can see enough of it, I think he can.
He's just... Well, it's not awesome for Alec, but...
Yeah, no, he hasn't. Scotty's got the red down the cushion.
Well, yeah, he'd be disappointed with that shot, Alec. Not often you see him show much emotion in the game, but he did then.
Yeah.
Very disappointed with himself. Alec putting their hands up in the air like that, that's the equivalent of someone else banging their cue on the table.
And Nick Howie throwing his. Actually, Alec doing that's probably worse on a level than Nick Howie throwing his.
I reckon you're right. Scotty's left this a little bit awkward. He might take the one in the middle now.
I think the red near the black will be his last ball, Pete.
Yeah, would think so, mate, to put the black in the right-hand corner.
Just going to screw back a bit off it.
Yeah, he'll just want to come back just below this red. So he's just... You want to get just onto the high side as we're looking at the table.
Yeah.
So he can just screw straight into the gap or run it off one cushion.
Yeah, he could run up sort of level with the ball line and cut it in and come out off the cush, but...
Yeah, he's about 3/4 ball on this, so he'll probably screw into the cushion.
Wow.
Oh, wow. He's just tried to be a bit too delicate with that.
Tried to dolly it in, yeah.
And once again, that's an opportunity that Alex shouldn't have gotten, so...
Still not ideal for Alex, though, because that red has actually caused some problems for Alex.
It has, but the ideal thing about it is he's at the table.
Yeah.
He'd
be happy to have another visit here.
For sure. He's only got a couple of options here. He's either got to try and cover the red up there, which there isn't any great value in it because Scotty can double it out anyway. Or he tries to jam this red out.
Yeah, I think he might squeeze this yellow inside the red for a start.
Yeah, there's enough room there.
Yeah.
If you punch this well enough, it will go.
Cushion first, off the red here. No.
Didn't work. He's had a dip. He can't figure out why it happened. That was not a look of disappointed with himself. That's the look of, I hit that right. Why did that not work? Well, ideally, as you said earlier, Scott will want to take this ball last.
I think he might.
But I don't think he's got much of a choice
here.
here.
I think the plans might change here. He might run through on this closest red to the bottom left here and play the one on this bottom rail. Getting back from that last red though is going to be a problem, Pete.
Yeah, I reckon he might take this one in the corner and then I'd be going back up for the other one next.
He's tried to open the black up to that corner.
Well, he might have done it
to a
degree.
He was playing to kiss into the black there, I think, not the yellow.
Well, tell you what, if he's on this red, which I think he is, he can play 2 or 3 cushions to get back on the right-hand side of the black and cut it in the left-hand bottom corner.
Yeah, he needs a nice angle on this last red.
Well, I reckon he needed a little bit more angle than that.
Yeah, he wanted to come square up the table there, but...
Yeah, I agree. He just seems a bit stiff in the arm at the moment, Scotty.
This is still 2 rails and back out across the blue spot.
Yeah.
Come past the yellow so you can cut the black in.
But people have been struggling to control the pace of this shot. He's hit it beautifully.
That is nice.
That is as good as he could have got there, as he would have wanted to get.
And I think he's just sending a message to Rusty Wheeler saying, I can play those shots too.
Oh, he's got to knock this in. He's hit the last one thick. And he's hit that one thick too, but it went. So good out. disappointment for Alec,
Alex
and I
is
think he's
going
running
to-
off for a toilet break, or to give himself one in the chin.
Well, I don't know what Alex's tactics are. I'm sure he has some routine that he does to. When something like that happens, you just got to let it go. You've got to find a way to clear your mind and focus on the job at hand.
That's exactly what you've got to do. I'm pretty sure Alec will be going to the toilet because he just needs to go to the toilet.
That is a possibility too.
Don't forget the obvious. He's big Rusty standing behind me. He's just checking out this match going, which one of these clowns do I get to smash up in a couple hours' time?
Actually, since you haven't got Facebook, Pete, but I believe this is Little John.
Sorry, my bad. Little John.
Yeah, you know,
And the purple wiggle shirt's come out tonight too.
yeah, he wrote on Facebook the other day, Little John is feeling very good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was spot on because he's hitting the ball absolutely magically. And if I was him, and he'd say he doesn't care which one he has to play, but I reckon he'd be preferring to play Scotty, who he knocked off earlier, because he gave him an absolute flogging. Anyway, Alex back. Katrina Defina just
We've got
getting her head on camera.
Shaka Zulu there with prime position.
Yes.
He's loving the view.
Little Jesse, I didn't even know he was sitting 3 feet in front of me.
You can't see him underneath the bench.
All right, Alec to break, trailing 4-2.
He looks focused, Pete. I can see it in his face right there.
I reckon he would be, and there was a few mistakes in that game, so I tell you, they both made a few errors. This is good for Scotty.
That's
And-
wow.
Whoever this is a big frame here, because like I said, whichever one of them gets to win this frame, the confidence will go up a little bit. Because Scotty's just starting to not twitch up, but just looked a bit stiff in the arm.
How horrible is that in off though? You probably go away, you clear your mind, you psych yourself up, and then you come back to something like that, and all of a
So you
sudden,
come
all,
back.
all that psyching up you did.
Yeah, you come back, you bust the absolute crap out of him, spread him so beautifully that I don't know how Scotty can mess this up.
Yeah, they spread like margarine on a piece of raisin toast.
How would you know, mate? You don't ever butter anything.
You know me well, Pete.
You're dry bread all the way, mate.
Actually, lunchtime today, we were talking about what to have, and I said I'll have some bread and some ham. And Deb said, "So you want a sandwich?" And I said, "No, I want some bread and some ham."
I'm not a stalker, ladies and gentlemen. I used to live with a bloke.
Oh dear.
So Scotty, he's not on the greatest angle for this. You just punch out for the one for the middle red to the left of the black. Well, I'll tell you what. I reckon he's tried to pinch pocket the hold for the red he's touching, and it was the wrong shot. And once again, he's just a bit stiff-armed and looks like he's forcing it a little bit.
And Brenton has just joined the Alec fan club.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say just joined, but he's fired up.
Yeah, he was going along quite beautifully in that last one. What in the name of God was that shot?
Not for sure, Pete. Maybe.
I'm completely confused.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't what he was playing for. That's for sure.
I'll tell you what. I don't know what else he can do here other than play this yellow that he's closest to, and try and open up the one near the middle pocket and screw over into the top right corner. It's the only place he leaves.
I think he was trying to come out there. He just maybe didn't go through with the cue or tense up or something. But he wanted to be square with the yellow so he could nudge the one off the push.
I reckon this is what he's going to do, mate. Play this into the one near the pocket and screw over into the corner for safety.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he's done. And he's played it pretty well.
Those are the kind of shots Alex is pretty good at. He knows when he's in a position where he can't continue the out, and he plays good containing shots.
Yeah, he doesn't do what we do and try and force stupidity.
Yeah, so that could be a lesson to a lot of people out there to realise when you're not where you want it to be, and maybe pull up, leave the other bloke nothing.
Knowing when to pull the trigger is as important as knowing when to play safety. I'll tell you what, he's just got it there.
Just got it
That's
there.
a good shot, Scotty. Good shot. He can play the face cut back across. That's not in far enough. Alec can get that ball out of the hole, but he's pretty much given Scotty a clear shot at an out if he does that. So
Yeah, I think
he needs to make something happen.
another option for Alex. Oh, what's he looking at? He might be looking at if he can squeeze it in.
I don't think it'll go, but he can definitely get the red out. But it's there's not really anywhere to hide. I'll tell you what.
Squeezed it in.
Damn, that can be deceiving on your screen, mate. Because that shot didn't look possible, and it went in easy.
Yeah, that
So now he takes his top yellow, 2 cushions. And probably back out for the one in the middle.
could play for the rail ball too, but
He could,
I think he's a little bit wide.
but he's good angle to come out in the middle, so
Yeah, 2 cushions.
which is what he's done. Yeah, he's got that red's not in an ideal position. The one in the to the left of the black there. Just got to make sure he misses that. And he may even try and open the last yellow up off the last ball, mate.
Oh, it's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but if he's playing the rail ball last, he needs to do something with the white to get a nice shot on the black. So he may try and he may check this and run into it now, but no, he's comfy.
He's got an angle on it.
Well, he's got plenty of angle on it, that's for sure. Yeah, he'll probably try and run the white straight in between the black and the high, the red above it.
Yeah, this is not on the rail. It's actually about half an inch off the rail, but
So it's all about the pot. Position's going to be pretty natural. White's going to float back over towards the black and towards that gap. That's the gap I was talking about. And the black's on, so that's a fantastic shot under the circumstances. Miss that ball and you're 5-2 down. Get it, you're 4-3 behind. It's very big shot in the context of the match. And a great out. And another one that Scotty's left begging, so
yeah.
he'll be a bit rough on himself, but he still leads.
Yeah, you can't be thinking about what could have been. You've just got to focus on the frame ahead.
Yeah, it is easier said than done, but these guys are obviously pretty good at it. That's why they're still in the tournament. But Alec will be thinking that, Scotty is missing a couple of balls and that frame was very important and he punished him in it. So
Yeah, those things make a difference.
they all add up, mate. You know yourself.
Yeah.
You can be flying 1 minute and then something like that. Other guy wins it. You might still be in front, but it just sucks the confidence out of you sometimes. All of a sudden, the balls aren't as easy to pot. The holes shrink up. You can't see the patterns. It can be a very hard game when you feel like that.
Yeah, punishing someone when they make a mistake, miss a black or something, can be worth more than just the one frame.
Absolutely.
Psychologically, can be very damaging to your opponent.
Yeah, psychological edge is huge, especially in long races. Most of the tournaments we play, race to 3 most of the way. You don't get a time for any of that to have any effect.
Yeah, that's right. Race to 11s, it's momentum comes into it big time.
Now this is huge for Scotty here. If he doesn't make this out here, you've got to put Alec as favourite.
Yeah.
because it'll be another psychological blow for Scotty.
Transition to the black could be tricky too. He's got to get nice on that black, doesn't he?
Well, you've got to get nice when you play the, I call them plants, but you call them jackies, and that's fine.
Combo.
Combo. When he plays the combo down the rail here. As far as he wanted to, but I doubt it.
He might screw off this pretty firm.
You can't hit it too firm though, because if you miss it, you're in trouble.
No, he's triggered it.
No, that's a good shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking actually screw out off it for the other ball, and the second yellow comes out of it too.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Alec does here, because he won't want to move this red too far. Because that red where it is still makes it difficult for Scotty to get on that second yellow.
Yeah, he's got to get possibly snooker up the top corner behind the two reds, but it's hard to get there.
I reckon the only safety up that way he's got really is nick off it as fine as possible. Just leave him hard on the back cushion.
Yeah, if he just
maybe play the red into the other yellow, try and push that to the cushion.
He is jacking up a bit here.
Does the red go across into the yellow? He's
tried
tied up the black. That's a great shot. That is a fantastic shot.
Very clever thinking there by Alec.
That's another one for even the experienced players watching.
I wouldn't have thought of that shot, Pete. That's a great shot.
Not a chance in hell, mate. And the pace he's hit it is beautiful. If Scotty hits this wrong, you can pop that and the one over the hole and be left with nothing.
Not sure if the black might double still, Pete.
Probably does, mate. But given the position Alec was in there, geez, that's a stiff arm again, mate. Given the position Alec was in, mate, I can't see anything here other than just taking that hole.
Alex is looking straight at that.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't he?
He's thinking.
The only thing he'd be thinking is that he can develop the black off the yellow near the middle.
Yeah.
I still reckon it's the percentage shot to play. Because he doesn't have another ball on.
Absolutely. Against your average bear, I'd be playing this shot every day.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to be careful against the top line players because they do make the double, or they do quite often, like you say, extract the black on the last yellow.
It's not just that. You want to be able to hold. You want to be able to hold the white up so he doesn't leave him on the double.
He's looking at a double again here, Pete.
He is. If he drops him behind this, his balls are there, and Scotty doesn't have control. He's gone in off. Oh. Well, I still. You know what? It's almost.
Not as easy as it looks.
Well, it's not. He's still got to get the black out. He still needs the cannon to work, the plant, and he... Look, don't get me wrong, he should go, but he should have gone the last couple of times he's been to the table too, so... And in the last couple of frames, so this will be interesting. Because he struggled a little bit the last few shots. He may overthink this. He's trying to get the black out now, is he? That doesn't go up the corner, I don't think. Yeah, if that... He's got a big cut on here, Pikey.
Yeah.
It doesn't go up the corner, obviously, or he would have taken it.
Yep.
So now, like I said, he's in strife again now. Needs a big shot here even to get position on his last ball.
Yeah, like you say, this is big trouble for Scotty.
He is in trouble because he doesn't have this pocket covered either. Only, what does he do here?
He possibly plays a kick on the red and black, but...
Mate, he'll just come out, play the one in the middle and double the black, surely. That's the only sensible way to go about it. You go for the kick on the red and black, you're too good a chance of snookering yourself or not getting high enough to be on the yellow.
You're not guaranteed a shot on the yellow either.
No, you're not.
played the
look,
kick.
I'm surprised he played that. It was too low percentage.
Yeah, he wanted to clip it really thin, but
Tell you what, he might have the yellow off the black here. Off the black in the corner.
he's having a look.
Or play it off the cushion.
You're not bad at these shots yourself, Pete?
No, I go alright, mate, but that's because I leave myself in stupid positions all the time, as I've mentioned many times. It's nice to be good at a certain sort of shot like that, but it'd be nicer to have good positional play, mate. Is he just cutting it, or is he? He's played it off the black. I tell you, like I said, Scotty, this is going to hurt Scotty if Alec gets this.
And that's
a lot of opportunities missed.
That's the thing with Alex. He really does punish players when they make mistakes.
He does, but there's been one occasion in this frame where he has, or a couple in this frame where he hasn't, and
yeah,
he'll need this. This is a big frame in the context of the match. Money shot right now, mate.
Yeah.
Cut this in the middle, get down on the bottom rail. Use the red over the bottom left to extract the one on the cushion below the black. Oh, it's not the worst effort. Yeah, that's the only ball he's got to deal with, really. He may move it now. The bonus for him is if he does it now. No matter what happens with a wide, he's going to have a shot.
Yeah. That's
just perfect.
Yeah. That's a nice shot.
Great, Graham right there, calling that shot, being a backseat commentator. But he was spot on, and Alex played it to perfection. And I'm quite happy to say this is his frame now. And Scotty will be sitting there going, I could be 6-2 up easily. And he's made a lot of mistakes in the last couple of frames.
Yeah.
Big mistakes from Scotty, mate.
It might be too close.
Sorry if we've got a bit of echoing. We might be too close together. Pikey's hand is on my thigh. Yeah, he's pretty right here, Alex. Let's see, where's the black going, Pikey?
Where's the black going? Well, he's got multiple options here. Possibly screw back.
Just done a cross blade in the right middle.
Screw out.
Oh, look at this. No, that was for the cameras. Look at me, look at me. Well, the way Scotty started off, I was thinking Ellie's got his work cut out for him, and he still has, but Scotty really could have turned the screws on him in the last couple of frames and could have a big lead out there now. And I'll guarantee you he'll be thinking about that, because it isn't one or two mistakes he's made, it's a handful, and he just looks a bit stiff in the arm.
Yeah, sometimes in a match, you could be, much better off than where you are, and it's hard to get that out of your head, but...
Could it be to do with the fact that Alex just come straight off the table and Scotty's been hanging around waiting for it for a couple of hours?
Yeah, possibly. Scotty came in very keen. I did talk to him quickly just before the match, and he was keen to get on the table, and he was ready, but...
Normally I I'd say that would be the case, but the way he came out in the first 2 or 3 frames, Pike, he was awesome. He didn't miss a ball.
But then when...
Well, how stiff's this?
wow.
You are kidding.
That is a conglomeration of balls up there, Pete.
The luckiest thing for him is he's landed, he's potted a red, so all he has to do is nominate him to be on him. And Scotty's got some serious work cut out for him getting that yellow out of there.
Yeah, you might see him just push this red straight down inside the yellow on the bottom right.
Yeah, I reckon you're right, mate. Scotty's got to work out how to get a yellow in a position to be able to belt into that hole, because he really doesn't have one.
There is actually a gap in that corner behind the red, so he's got to be careful too, Alec.
There's nothing that goes in there. Oh, that's not awesome, but he's still in a pretty good position here.
Scotty will be looking to find a ball to go inside that gap, I would say. Got to produce a nice pot to start off, though.
Certainly does. Under the pump. And they're tricky middle pockets. No one seems to have been exactly sure where to hit it.
Yeah, they're a lot squarer, the jaws, than we're used to.
They are.
You've got to really just miss that front jaw.
You do.
I think.
He's trying to do something with this yellow. And he thought better of it.
Might be just trying to take control of this pocket, Pete.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, but
it's something though.
It is, but Ellie can just move it out.
Yeah.
Scotty's probably just looking for the opportunity to play a ball up the top.
It's possibly a shot where he didn't have a great starter, so.
And Ellie can just bump this out and roll the white straight up the top into those reds.
He can cut the red up there too.
Probably double it straight up the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that for a shot. There's your frame right there. Get the position on this one in between the 2 yellows, which he's got the angle to do right now. Runs through on that and then cuts the red up the yellow. Cuts the red up towards the top left corner, and it's a shot to nothing. Never drops. He's out. This.
Tried to come this side of the red.
Just a positional shot.
That's nice. Now he can actually stun across for the red near the black.
Exactly.
I think.
Just got to make sure he can play a dead weight shot on it.
Yeah.
And leave himself on the plant on the top rail.
He might actually be a bit straighter than it looks on this red.
See how much angle he's got right now, mate.
It's funny.
If he lands in this gap, is he on it? That's what he's looking at right now.
Yeah. I was just looking at Alex. I've noticed it a few times with his feathering. He has a long pause at the front. It's like he goes into a freeze mode, then pulls back, pauses, and then bang.
Yeah. Couple of pauses just to make sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
The frontal ball.
It's funny. I was watching Mika Immonen the other day, and he has a pause at the front as well, so he doesn't have any pause on his backswing, so he doesn't lose any rhythm on his swing. It's weird to watch when you're looking for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Many different techniques out there, isn't there?
It certainly is. For me, for instance, cue out of my ear.
That's it. One thing you'll notice about Alex too, compared to most of the 8-ball players, he's a lot higher up on the cue. Similar to a little bit to myself. Yes, similar to myself. I try to get down lower.
It's like you're short, because you can almost stand up straight and play.
Yeah. I still think the tall people have got an advantage in this game, though, Pete.
Oh, certainly doesn't hurt, mate, when you're trying to reach stuff.
Yep.
But he's just got, he's smashing this on the top and
off
trying
the
to
red.
clear that pocket.
Oh.
Tell you what, this has turned out horrible for him.
He was actually very, very close to that. It double kissed off the yellow.
Well, the big question here is, does that other red go to the top right? Alec doesn't care. He's going to just run this down in a rover. Try and land on the gap between the two yellows.
Yeah, he's played the cover.
He has.
He didn't even try to pot that.
And he's played it well. Now Scotty doesn't have much of a choice here except to do the same thing.
Cover up the top, yeah.
Well, I say that, but if you can play this and catch the other yellow fine enough, you can bring it out and play it off the red. It still leaves him with the dilemma of this ball down here that Alec just covered. So.
He is
Jordan. Bit stiff arm again, mate. He just doesn't seem to be a lot of fluency to his action at the moment.
Yeah, well, he has come in cold to this match, like you say, where Alec has had much more table time. So,
but is he doing what? Like, did he had the opportunity to do what the Purple Wiggle's doing over a couple of tables away now, and he's just hitting balls.
Yeah, Rusty is keeping himself warm. Started his hit up probably when this match started, roughly.
Rusty will not want this to go to an ultimate final. They want to win the first one. So anyway, here we are. Alec looks like he's taken this one down here, mate. So he's got to be a little bit careful where he lands.
Yeah, he doesn't want to squeeze the wide out wide. Oh, he has deliberately played to come out wide.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
There wasn't a big window through there.
That's right. I was looking at that gap and I thought I would have.
I'd be looking for the middle pocket there. That's a very good shot.
I would have much rather come straight back up the side cush, but that's a brilliant shot there.
Yeah, you probably just play this one, play it across to the rail and then run the wide out off two cushions. He hasn't come across enough, so he's going to need to use the bridge.
I think he can screw out here.
Or mount the table.
He can screw up the rail here.
No, he's going to use the bridge. Yeah, that's what he'll do.
Does make it.
He wanted to come across to the cushion and then just run the wide off two rails.
Yeah, this does make it a touch tricky with the rest.
You'd still back him in all day long, mate.
Yeah. Haven't seen a lot of Alex play with the rest because he's not normally out of position.
You can't come too far on this shot. Black goes up the top corner anyway, so you just got to give it a bit, which he hasn't done.
Yeah. He would have liked to.
I don't think it goes in this corner.
He would have liked to have screwed up to the middle pocket there, but
it may go. He's looking at it, but I don't
he's. You can tell by his mannerisms he's not happy, but
as I said, you couldn't overscrew that shot because it goes. If he had to come past it, it was still up the top right.
Yep.
But this is almost a shot to nothing. He's just got to watch where the wide's going to run there as well. Could possibly run into the middle yellow.
It's missed to the left.
Oh, there's a picture of us up there, mate.
Yeah, your lovely girlfriend's just posted us to Facebook.
Good heads for radio, mate. and Dan oblivious at the same time. No.
We've just Stevie Gray's just popped up here and told me that it actually looks tighter, that yellow going past the black, than it does on the camera. So
fair enough. I still reckon he'll get one in there.
It must just go, I think.
I reckon he'll bang this and he'll screw the wide up the table.
He'll bang it in.
He'll bang it in, screw the wide up the table, surely.
I'll tell you what, he's got to hit it right though. This is no gimme.
Well, that's the reason he screwed the white up the table, just in case that happened. But Alec knocks this in all day long, mate.
And most nights as well.
Alec knows that Scotty's made a few mistakes and he's struggling, and he knows making a shot like that is going to hurt him even more. He was never missing that ball.
Yeah. That's
So there's another chance goes begging for Scotty. In all honesty, this match could be about
yeah, I mean
7-2 at the moment. As it stands, it's 5-4.
Alec will be very happy to be
updates.
where he is, given the situation. And then a dry break from Scotty can just add to the frustration.
Yeah, here come Reds.
Well, a bit of work to do here, Pete. He's got the one near the black, and he's got the one on the side left rail.
Yeah, he can play for that ball right now if he wants.
Yeah, I think...
he can come back out and play for the plant, or he can just extract it.
I think he can cut the...
which is what he's done.
He can also cut the bottom right red, the one closest to the bottom rail, and to nudge the one near the black open.
Well, if you play into if you get fat into that yellow, that'll bring the red and black out nicely.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Scotty can just run this across now.
Yeah,
Across
I
the
know.
bottom rail.
Alex has already thought of this though, because he thinks if Scotty runs this across, Alex spots it. I think he's already thought of that.
Yeah, I reckon you're probably right, mate. He wouldn't have played that shot. He played it with no conviction whatsoever, which meant he didn't really care if it went in.
Yeah, I think he's setting a trap here.
Oh, he's hit that terribly. Scotty is in trouble.
No, the nanophysicist Dave Rothel has just come up with a solution.
Dave, where were you half an hour ago, you wanker? I can't believe it took someone with 178 IQ to come up with that.
If someone wants to message in and tell us whether the echo is any better now. You did tell me he was fairly switched on, Pete.
Mate, he might be a weird unit, the Roth, but he's one of the smartest blokes I've ever met. And can play a bit too. All right, so Alec's giving him another look in here, and this is another one of those situations where Scotty has to go game. He's got to get some pressure back on Alec because he's not feeling it. I'm sorry that's worse, Dave. It was your idea.
All right, we'll swap back. Now, as I said, Scotty really needs to get some pressure back on Alec here because Alec's just cruising now. He's left himself in a bit of strife here. He needs a big pot. And these are the pots he's been... this is one of the ones where he's been really stiff-armed on. Which is why he was actually looking at playing across off the cushion, off the back rail into the yellow to cover the reds. But And he's punched it in. So can Scotty make it? Screwing off this again. Oh, wow. Well, this is...
Yes.
I said it last frame, mate. He's in all sorts, Scotty. Just making a lot of errors like that.
Yeah, you don't see these errors normally from Scotty. I think he's definitely a bit, what's the word, rattled.
He is, mate. And that's the pressure of playing the great man. He's got a bit fortunate where he's killed Alex Red here. Alec would be keen to just double it and get on with the game and knock them all in.
Yeah, I'm not sure these two reds down the bottom whether they actually go or not.
Well, that's what he's looking at now, if he can play him and move him. If he can manage to do that and hang on to his two, but might just smash this off the cushion. Yeah, that's what he's tried to do. Tried to go bang, keep his two shots, and then run the rack. But with no real danger, because he's still got the one up the top, and he'll just cover this again now. And that'll do the job. And he's left Scott bugger all, mate.
Oh, Scott's in a whole world of hurt here.
He can't get to the one on the back cushion. He's got two together in the middle that he can't do anything with, and he's got the one up the top that's dead, so...
Yeah. Big trouble.
So what do you do here?
Well, I know it's not much, but maybe double the black back up.
Straight up that rail.
Yeah, against the yellow.
You read me mind, mate.
You've got to give yourself half a chance to win the frame here, Pete.
Well, not... Yeah, I mean, you can't win it, but you can make him not able to, so... Looks like that's what he's doing. No, it's not what he's doing.
I'm not sure what he was doing, but...
Well, he's
different.
He's given Alec two shots is what he's done.
And hasn't really helped himself in any way, I don't think.
Well, he's tied up one more red, but...
Yeah, Alec will move that one now.
It's not a real problem for him. He's now got control of three of the four corner pockets.
Alec does have to be a touch careful because that yellow and red up the top left, the plant's not quite on it. I'm sure he can make it on though.
The thing is, mate, with these two pockets controlled down here, he can flick off one red and try and use a red in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
To do something with the one up the top, so which is probably what he's going to do. It's exactly what he's going to do. Play this, run through, and try and nudge it over the hole.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if it goes wrong.
No, that's right. He has got plenty of backup.
He's got insurance everywhere.
This is...
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Can take the double on. Doesn't have to, but why wouldn't you? Always lines his doubles up the same way, so it's no guesswork. Being the methodical guy he is, can't go too wrong here unless he pushes the red after he plays the plan. If the red goes dead to the rail, but he'll probably screw. Made damn sure of it.
Yep. I think...
Didn't make 100% sure of the pot, but he made 100% sure he was going to land on the same on the red he was using.
Yeah, I think you'll see him play a little flicker left-hand side here to come over.
Yeah, it doesn't have to come out too far.
He might not have...
No, he's fine, mate. He can see a third of a ball there, so...
That's all right then.
Just nick it with a bit of left... nick it with a bit of left hand, come out for the black. not a problem in the world. Now, mate, Scotty needs to do something very quickly, or this match will be away from him and done. 6-4 to Alec.
Yeah, Scotty's got to. Maybe Scotty needs a toilet break.
Yeah, now unlike when Alec went before, I think Scotty will need a toilet break to go sort his head out a bit. I'll be back in 2 minutes myself, mate.
Okay, so we're back on. I think might see Scotty take yellows here. Reds are alright too, but he can play the yellow that's on the balk cushion onto the yellow over the middle pocket if he wants. If he takes reds, he'll probably play the corner ball and screw into the one near the middle pocket. Just screw up the rail. Either way is fine, I think. He's elected the reds.
On back, Pikey.
Yeah. Scotty's got ball in hand here. He's got a few different options. I think both balls are good, but screw into the one up near the middle pocket here.
Well, mate, if you can't go out from here,
shouldn't be playing the game.
well, if he can't go out from here, he won't be playing in the final.
That's it.
Brett's just giving him a spray outside.
That's good, that's good. They go a long way back, Scotty and Brett.
Yeah, they do. But he's landed a bit awkward here too. He's just got to take his time, not do anything silly, not try and do too much.
Back in business.
Yeah, back in business. Still got a bit of work to do with the white here.
Yeah, and the those last two yellows down the bottom too. Just got to get the right angle on the one of them to get onto the other.
Navigate his way around there.
Possibly.
And he want to put this clean too. He won't want to move the red out of the pocket.
If he can, he might screw back towards the black here and be on two different reds. But he's going round, taking this ball.
Now, if he kicks this red out of the pocket.
Yeah, you called it, Pete.
Yeah, now it's a bit awkward.
It's blocked the ball that he played to be on.
Yeah, he really wanted to put that clean. Might have to play the juggy, mate.
And it's little errors like that that Alec will pounce right on.
And that's what he's been doing. He's been just making bad choices and leaving himself tough and trying to play huge shots to get himself back into it, but it hasn't been working. And that's the whole thing with these tournaments, mate. The guy with the best B game wins. So if your A game's not working, you need something to fall back on. And at the moment, Scotty hasn't found that.
Yeah. Mick Hill said it at the bar yesterday. The person who makes the least mistakes will win.
Well, Alec could be wrapped here. I reckon he's a good chance of going game here.
Oh yeah. He'd be happy just with a chance.
Stun back a little bit for this, probably play the yellow in the opposite corner. The other yellow. Oh, wow.
Might have snatched at that a little.
He did.
I think maybe the stretching over was a factor there too.
Still awkward here, Scotty. It's a bad angle to get out, unless he screws. Which he might have to, but they're the shots he's been hitting badly when he's had to deep screw a ball. He's really been stiff in the arm, and
he's also not shy of a massé here, Scotty, but he's got to get position as well.
I reckon he's got plenty of ball to hit.
Yep, I think you can see him just swerving a touch.
Now, he had to make sure of the pot. He's just...
Yeah, that is frame over.
I know he had to swerve around that, but that's a shot that any of the top 300 guys in the country are going to make.
Yeah, and Scotty was making those shots yesterday.
Well, 7-4 will be a long way back when you're struggling.
Yeah.
Hello to Ronan Kennedy, the Irish swim champ. He's a bit disappointed that there's no karaoke. I don't think the players would be too disappointed that there's no karaoke. Well, this is you're pretty much guaranteed this is framed to Alec here. He's just got to run this one down, get on the ball on the bottom rail. Once that's gone, everything's bread and butter. That's the one, left himself a nice angle, he can just roll it out. Even if this sits over the hole, he's got 2 shots. He's not going to have a problem finishing the frame. Well, he hasn't hit that awesome, but he still should be okay. He's through the gap to play his top ball. Taking the one over the middle next. Drop down on this inside yellow. One closest to the bottom left corner. It's either that or he'll run through and try and get the middle of the 3 yellows. Just run through a bit, play that across into the bottom right corner. Which is what he's done.
Yeah, I like that shot. That's a nice shot, Pete. Does he screw back to the red here?
Well, he can actually punch the red out of the way if he wants, because that'll hold for him on both balls. Just punch that red to the cushion.
Yeah, just a soft screw. Yeah, he's played for the gap.
Just got on it.
Might play this off 2 cushions. Or
off 2 cushions. I don't know which 2 cushions.
Play it with a touch of check
I
side.
think he'll check it up and come out
He
to
can
where
also
he is.
he can also take the middle ball here. He can take the middle ball, Pete, I think, and screw back, possibly.
No, he's on this ball now. This is the only one that could be difficult to get on.
2 cushions here, Pete. Hit it thin.
Yeah, that's a very good call, Pikey. He's fat up the top.
He's fat up the top. What about below the waist?
He should be, I think he's straight enough to just run this up. He doesn't have to run through.
It can
The only
be.
thing that could go wrong is get a kick. He might just.
Well, when they're close together like that, running through can be a little bit tricky
It
because
can be if you get bad contact. but
you don't have the follow through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to make sure you cue it well. But he'll be fine. Just run it through a foot.
Yeah, he's hit that. Oh, it's
Tell you what. No dramas there. So 7-4 Alec. Unless something drops off the ceiling and hits him in the head as he's lining this black up. (7-4). Got to tell you, it's I don't know what Scotty's got in store for us, but it's going to have to be a lot better than what we've seen in the last 11 frames.
Right now he needs to step it up. You can't let Alec run away any further.
He needs to keep the game simple.
He's got to stop the rot.
He's been making it hard for himself. He's got to go back to basics. Just keep it simple.
Rusty's just circling the table, letting them know that he's here. Just walks right through the middle and says, "How you doing, boys?"
He's got his final shirt on, mate. His purple wiggle.
I think that was a bit of.
He just might have walked through and gone, "You're gonna have to be better than that, boys." And Scotty's got a ball and a pretty good spread.
That is a great spread.
And I've said it a few times now, but this is another one where he needs to run the rack.
This is a must get these.
He has to let Alec know he's still here.
Will the real Scott Matthews please stand up?
Mate, Alec's not going to... Alec's not going to give it to you, especially if you're making mistakes. If he doesn't feel any pressure at all, it's going to be too easy for him.
Yeah.
At the moment, he can almost sit there and wait for Scotty to make a mistake because that's what's been happening every frame.
You can sort of notice this. Scotty's up and down 3 times on this shot. He's not feeling it. He's not feeling the confidence at the moment.
Well, he's just got to make sure he misses the yellow when he comes through here off the cushion. That's all he had to worry about.
He didn't like that shot.
He's not going to like the next one if he's not on that red.
That's what I mean.
Which
Just
he's not.
That first shot even, you could just tell by the way he was approaching it that he wasn't confident.
Now he's forced to play this up. No, he's cutting it in.
Nick it in.
And
Might get a cannon here.
Well, it's running straight into the other red.
Oh, he screwed around it. Oh.
Well, he's just got away with it.
Oh, he's called a foul on himself, I think.
He has too. Good on you, Scotty. It's very good sportsmanship, what we like to see.
I didn't see what happened there.
What we don't like to see is someone completely in struggle town.
He might have knocked a ball, I think, after the shot or something.
Yeah, he must have. And Alec's just going to get more and more comfortable all the way to the line. There's a bit of a mistake there. He wanted to be on the yellow down the rail. But he can just stun this down there anyway. Just hold there and then run it.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of work to do here, Pete. The 2 yellows on the opposite side as well.
Yeah, well, one will go in the middle, mate.
Yeah.
And averting a disaster. He probably wanted to come further to extract that yellow then.
Yeah, he doesn't have the ideal angle here. And the more of these balls out in the open that disappear, the less options Alec's going to have. With 1 ball on the right-hand side and 2 on the left-hand side, you don't want to be getting rid of these linking balls.
No, and there's traffic in between them too. He may be trying to play this and get back on the angle he wanted to be on. Oh, no. 1 visit remaining. Now he can extract that ball now.
Yeah, he's got the angle now. You're right.
And if you can
might see him come off the cushion.
If you can extract that and then clean up those 3 on the left-hand side of the table, he can play the yellow on the right rail last as a shot to nothing.
And he'll also won't have to do anything with the white for the black.
Yep.
He's tried to screw into that from behind.
Oh, he screwed off in off the middle.
Wow.
Can Scotty go again?
That reminds me of the mistakes I make, Pete.
Mate,
trying to dismount a ball and I end up going in off somewhere. Or
sounds similar to something we'd do.
Yeah.
Mate, roll in, roll in, roll in.
Yeah, I think can't see this going wrong, but
well, the only way it can go wrong is if he lands.
Pretty good.
Just stun it, or just roll through and then cut the other red in. Don't try and do anything fancy. Pretty safe to say he's got this one, mate.
Yeah, even that last ball didn't go in clean, but
no, it didn't.
He's getting himself, you know, hopefully getting a win on the board here. Sort of settle him a bit.
Ellie could be annoyed at that because it was a good chance to chuck another nail in the coffin.
Mate, 8-4 there would have been big.
Big difference to 7-5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he's in struggle town all over the joint.
Wow.
I don't know if Alec saw that. He's facing the other direction.
Who's that, Alec?
He'd be pretty pleased when he turned back around.
get himself set. He actually...
very, very lucky to get away with that.
You could tell Scotty was feeling it there because he did about 10 more feathers than he normally does.
Yeah, he did.
So 7-5 it is.
7-5 Alec to break. And you want to see the look on Brett Rogers' face at the moment after that shot from his old mate.
What do you got to say about that, Brett? There you heard it, and Brett knows him pretty well. Yeah, really, I mean, the way the balls have been, Scotty should be dominating this match, but...
Yeah, he should be a mile in front, mate, the amount of opportunities he's had to win frames, so...
Okay, Alex with the... Yeah,
he's got one.
2. And a nice spread.
That's a bit ugly where that's landed.
It does go back in the middle, I think.
Yeah, it definitely goes in the middle.
Reds are probably even better.
I think so. If the red in between the two yellows goes both ways, it'd be a bonus.
Yeah, I think once he moves that, the bottom red, that red will go.
Yeah, well, the beautiful thing is you're all the balls at the top in such close proximity.
Yeah. And no problems around the black either. It's pretty clear and in the open.
Yeah, the only issue you can have here is you got no linking ball, no transition ball.
Between the top and the bottom of the table?
Yeah, so, and you need a pretty good positional shot when you come back down here, so.
You'll find he'll just get a nice angle on this last red up the top.
Yeah.
Probably half ball to come off the top rail and back down.
Yeah, just come out to level with the red. You don't want to use the cushions on these if you don't have to, because they're playing with people's minds a little bit.
Actually, you're right. He'd be better off landing square on the red and not bringing the cushion into play.
Yeah, just stun straight up the table. You could even stun straight into the yellow, red, the two yellows and the red if you wanted.
Yeah.
You'd be very, very unlucky not to land on a ball.
I'm assuming he'll probably come down the right-hand side of the table, I would think, Pete, because he's got more options that way.
Yeah, and the yellow and black are just towards the left, so there's no traffic that way.
If he comes down the right-hand side, he could possibly land on all 3 balls.
Could indeed. So straight into the big area.
He's underhit it, but he's okay, I think.
Well, if the top red's on to that corner, he's fine.
Pretty sure it passes. Yeah, he's got down pretty quickly, so.
Just got to kill the pace of this a bit, stay as low as he can.
It actually, I don't think it matters if he comes too high either. He's still...
Some idiots just walk straight through the middle.
Oh, Alec will be fuming.
What mate. Some people shouldn't be let out of the house. If he does it again, I'll be having a word to him. Go around, mate. Yeah, some people are just stupid. Now all his mates have come through with him. They've got absolutely no idea what's going on.
Just some of the wildlife you see down here at Bundoora.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Scotty's gone for the extraction. and he's come up short.
He did need to move that yellow. It doesn't go. So.
Well, now the hard thing for him is he's either going to have to leave himself a double or he's going to have to move it and land on it at the same time.
Yeah. It's probably not real advantageous. He could roll the white up against the black here to get a snooker, like play the yellow and leave the white hard up on the black, but I don't think it helps that much.
If he's got enough angle on this yellow now, you smash this off the top rail, the right top side rail, and come try and get an extraction then, because then if you miss him, you're still on the other one.
Yeah.
He's just playing this down under the red.
Still, I can't see any extraction here though, Pete.
No, he's just going to try and cover the pocket, I think, mate.
Oh, he's looking at putting the white, I think, back on the back cushion.
Yeah, so he's just going to try and just take the pocket and leave the white safe.
Yeah, he lined up where he wants to leave the white to keep Alec, hopefully, so he has to move the red next to the yellow, but
he's played it well.
He's kept him off that red.
That's a good shot. Not ideal. Not exactly what he wanted, but it's done the job.
He made sure he got the white right anyway.
Yeah. Has Ellie got enough angle on the yellow to cut it? Oh, sorry. Looking at the wrong balls.
It's fair to say too, as we get closer to the end of this match, every frame is more and more important.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a great shot from Alec.
That's a fantastic shot. Scotty can't do a lot with this.
I think he's got to leave distance here.
Yeah, he's got to cut it and run, mate.
Flick off it.
Hit it as fine as he can and still give himself enough angle to get between the black.
Yeah.
The red, yellow and the black.
The problem with this shot, Pete, if you do hit this too thick, you'll find the red comes back in front of the yellow. Off the knuckle.
Yeah, it'll still stay in.
He's played it pretty firm.
Well, do you take it on, Pikey? You got no angle, so you can't hide.
I think down the local pub, I'd be taking this on every day, but when you're in a semi-final for $10,000, you start to weigh up the options and you think,
well,
Rusty would probably take this on, I would say, wouldn't he?
You stun this, a little stun run through, leave him nice and straight on the yellow if you do miss, and he can't do a lot with it. Well, he's come up a lot on that.
He has.
You don't see Alec do that too often.
The worst thing about this, he has left Scotty an angle to get into the yellow as well.
Yeah.
He's just got to play a touch of running side.
The thing is, he almost needs to just clip the red.
Yeah.
Yeah, or catch the red fat as fat as you can and cut it in. This is tough. It's tough when you're splitting a ball. You're not on ideal, and you've got to land on the same ball.
I think he's got to hit the left-hand side of this yellow, Pete. Push the yellow across to the left, to the right.
Yeah, you got to nick it, or you're going to nick the red.
Yeah. Yep.
Adrenaline may make him hit it too hard.
He's hit the red perfect.
That's what I was saying. Hit as much of the red as you can, and he's hit that beautifully. Yeah, I think it is. No, he just looked away, actually, so he may not be on it.
He doesn't look happy.
Face cut double, it is then. If it's not on...
He does not look happy about this, Pete.
He's got to play the double if it's not on in that pocket. There's no other shot.
That's all. Did that clip the red?
Yeah. What would I know? No, that's a great shot. Great shot from Scotty there.
It was. 7-6.
I'll tell you what, 7-6 down, he's been playing like an absolute crab for the last 10 frames. He'll be wrapped to be just 1 frame behind at the moment. And Alec will be a bit frustrated with himself.
Yeah, it's funny how the emotions change. You just see Alex flick his hand up there as he got the ball out of the pocket.
Yeah, as I said earlier, mate, one little thing can change your whole demeanour.
Rusty does another lap.
At least it's Rusty doing a lap, there's not 3 clowns that have got no clue what's going on.
You just letting them know you're there, walking through a few times.
Go the CueballTV girls.
Just, you got a few words for the fans before
Where's
you...
yours, Sean? Sean.
I just hope
Sean
I don't
Partridge,
choke.
ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we're back.
Scotty to break, trailing 6-7. He's backed off that one a little bit, I reckon.
He did.
Now, can Alec pounce?
Mate, good opportunity here.
Yeah, reds or yellows.
Yeah, both balls. I like...
Probably yellows with your easy starter.
Yeah. I do like clearing the reds away. You got a nice open black. But yellows are still alright. Get on the one on the rail. Next shot. I think he tried to.
Yeah, he's underhit that.
Yeah. He might have actually just pinched the pocket a bit, not hit where he was aiming. Can change the
If
angle.
this is on in the middle, he can run through a bit. This is nowhere near nothing like what he would have wanted for himself when he's looked at the table straight away, that's for sure. Right, now does he take the cut off?
He's screwing off this with bottom left.
This is a tough shot. And he doesn't like it.
He's having a second look. You can also play this with running side, Pete. Come around off 3 cushions back for the yellow, but
Yeah, not on these cushions, mate. I would advise against it.
yeah, you're right. It'll go wide. So he is playing the screw shot again.
He doesn't have many options. It's about all he can really do. Geez, he's hit that well. That's a
2
very
cushions.
good shot. He was in all sorts if he missed that. As it turns out, he's landed perfect. He might even have the angle to just drop straight through this gap here, or even play into that top red.
Yeah, if not, he can screw behind the yellow too. Screw over towards the yellow on the red on the rail.
I reckon he's almost perfect. To just a little bit of running to roll off it.
He's screwing it over towards the red.
Yep. Correct you were.
Use the red to hold.
Well, he's in good shape now.
Might be a touch not quite as straight as he would have liked, but
These were tricky, these 3 balls, and the way he's going to be perfect on all of them. It's just a tricky shot, this. It's the tiniest little run through.
yeah, if he was dead straight on that, it would have been much easier. But
Now this is the same. It's a tad awkward because ideally you'd want to play this with a bit of check to hold it up, but because he's landed hampered on that side of the cue ball, he won't be able to.
this is a good illustration, Pete, of how just being slightly out of position 1 shot earlier can affect the next 2 or 3 shots.
Yeah, you're talking a couple of millimetres there.
Yeah.
It looks like he's almost going to screw into the yellow or into the black if he can get enough on it.
Yeah, just fractions can be the difference between a 3-ball roll-in and...
That is as good as he could have held that ball.
Yeah. Still got to get on the black off this too, Pete.
He does, mate. He'll want to jack up, but he won't be able to reach to jack up.
He might just wonder if the double's on the black feet.
I think if he pinches a tiny bit of pocket, mate, he can just come make the white just sort of go straight back up the table.
Is he going to do a Brenton Collier and sit on the table and he's checking things out here? This is a Bronte special.
He's in strife.
He's overhit that.
And who do you reckon taught Brenton all those shots, mate?
Yeah, I think Alec.
Mate, he's done it me. Snooking himself.
Here we go with the parallel lines, Pete.
Yep. I don't quite do it the same as him, but I do a similar sort of thing that seems to work for me. How good's that? How good is that? Alec Everardis.
So many times I see him measure him up and he's usually spot on, Pete.
2 seconds ago, it looks like it's going to be 8.6, then bang.
And that is the benefit.
Sorry, now it's 8.6.
Just have a look at that, Pete. That is the benefit. A lot of the players who play by eye and by feel with their doubles are struggling on these Riley tables.
Yep.
Where Alex, because he's been measuring him, he can adjust it by, know how much it's missing by on what angles and...
Absolutely.
Where...
Yeah, to a large degree it takes the guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
So 8.6, that's, yeah, Scotty would have been a bit disappointed to see that go in.
Steve Gray's just come up and said I could have played that shot better, but he's got a few on DVD.
So we've got people
No. I don't know. Might be Dan.
Anyway, we've got people on Facebook on CueballTV going, what happened with big guns today? Any danger, just getting on and having a look. Anyway, Scotty's on yellows. Give us a camera change, Dan. I don't know what's going on.
That's not a bad angle. I like that. We've got a good angle on this shot here. Good for one shot.
Yeah.
Can we get pocket cam, Dan? Can we get pocket cam?
All right, here we are.
Okay, we're back.
All right, Scotty. Can he do it? He's got to land on this ball in the middle next, probably.
Yeah, the spare one near the red will be. He has to get on that for the left-hand corner.
Well, if he'll play this down in the bottom right now. Play the one in the middle. Hopefully, get out for the leftmost yellow, and then play the one under the black to the right-hand corner.
He's running through on this. High with right-hand side.
Well, he's overplaying stuff.
Wow, that was so close.
Surely that's going to fall in.
No, it's just nicked that first knuckle and...
That is unbelievable. But how tough is this shot?
This is tough. Definitely tough, Pete.
This is ridiculous.
His
His cueing's been pretty average. I'm surprised he's going the cut.
He's having a look at just how close that cue ball is to the lip. I think he's thinking, if I play this, will it swirl on the lip of the pocket?
If he catches a fat, he's going to go in off. Oh, it's dropped. See who it is.
Butters, your fan club's just jumped on the chat there.
Bill Vassalou cannot believe he's not playing right now in the big guns.
Well, he's got 2 tight shots into the centre pockets here, Pete.
He does, mate. This,
you got to be spot on these tables.
Don't have to do anything with the white, just roll the shot in.
He's hit that.
He's overhit the crap out of it.
He has really hit that, hasn't he?
He's left himself in jail here, mate.
I'm not really understanding whether he was actually trying to come round off 3 there,
He couldn't possibly have been doing anything other than roll it in and play the other one in the other middle.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Adrenaline.
He might have just overhit it.
He's in jail, mate. He might have a fine nick on it, but even if he does, he can't do a damn thing.
He's in the nick?
I can't see anything he can do. Unless he's... What about yellow off the red and up the top corner?
Oh, mate, wouldn't that be huge? Wow. That white has gone down to the bottom of the pocket and come all the way back up.
That white saw nothing but net and it's still on the table. No.
And Scotty in a whole world of hurt.
Alec doesn't lose this frame from here, mate.
No.
Not with
Sleeper
the balls
hole.
where they are.
I think he might even still go. He can pretty freely go here.
No, you'll get 2 shots.
Yeah, I mean, either way, that's no problem there. Scotty's not getting out of that snooker, is he?
That is a tight snooker, isn't it? It's
You
2
gotta go-
cushions, but it's
going to slide too.
It's tough.
This would be one of your specials, Pete, where you square it up off the cushion.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
Yeah, I don't think he can hit this natural angle. I think he has to square it up.
Touch and go.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, you're right, mate. He had to square it up a bit.
Yeah.
So, what else he's done there? He's made Alex, he's brought that red out for Alex, so that now goes into that corner.
Yeah. If Alec makes this first pot here, I think it'll be all over.
Yeah, you're dead right, mate. This is the money shot right now. And he's hit that nicely. Probably. Yeah, he won't want to take that ball over the middle pocket before he's cleaned up, so this is a good way to go. Take the one over the hole.
Yeah, come out.
The tricky one on the rail, it's not that tricky if you're on it, but...
Yeah, he just gets on the centre ball after this.
Well, he might come.
So he's
So
come
he might
short.
come past. He hasn't hit that well.
He wanted to be out on the centre ball so he could roll that in, roll the one down
He
the
might
cushion.
even play the plan here. No, he's just going to cut.
Yeah, no plan.
Well, he's running the white round a bit, but he's got balls everywhere, so it's not too much of a problem.
He's not in position, is he?
No, he's not. He's still a bit awkward here. He's got to take the cut now. Just dead weight and land on the red on the other side. He's trying to get something, trying to get himself going here, and he might hit it.
Yeah, the way...
No, he's... Yeah. No dramas.
Nah.
Still a bit of insurance with the yellow where it is.
Does he back himself and take that red next or
Oh,
not?
for sure.
No, he's screwed out.
Really? That's strange.
Well, it is, but it's not, Pete. I mean, ideally, the easiest way to clear up would have been to take that red second, but he's leaving himself like you say, the insurance policy.
If there were no other balls on the table, I'd agree, but because of where that yellow is, he's only tricky once the one on the right-hand side down this end, and he can play it with it as a shot to nothing anyway.
Yeah, he's going to get down on it now.
Why would you play? I don't understand. If you were going to not take this ball last,
I don't think he played to go this way. I think he played to get on that rail ball on his second shot.
I've just found that a little bit strange. I mean, who am I to argue with the great man?
This is a pretty safe shot too if it doesn't drop.
Yeah.
But he will be wanting to pot this.
Is he going to belt it and screw back to the black in the corner, or is he going to run through
roll,
plate in the middle?
He is screwing back.
Man, that's a beautiful shot. 9-6 Alec. And now the SA boys are going. You can hear them.
And I think you can probably put this deficit down to just a few mistakes from Scotty there.
Yeah, mate, he should be miles in front. As we said, he missed a lot of opportunities early and has continued to do that.
But I wouldn't write him off at all. Anything can happen in 8 ball. Can come back from here without a problem.
Well, they're just, looks like they're just taking a quick one.
Jimmy Della just strolls through the camera there.
Yeah, he's had a couple of bevies today too.
as a fair few people.
I'm sure people heard him on the commentary earlier. All right, so Scotty to break. He's in a lot of trouble now, mate. All right, we're back. Scotty to break. Nice white, controlled it well. There you go, Jamie.
Good, mate. Ricky Lee is officially the loosest shooter in this room. He's just gone to God. Someone's raffle prize that Cobb was running. Grabbed the pillowcase and turned it into a shirt. That's genius. Anyway, I've actually been watching this match on the sideline, Butters. I thought I'd reserve myself for the finals a little bit, but I thought, bugger, I'll get on now since Pikey's done a runner.
Scotty's in all sorts, mate.
Yeah, I've been watching. This has been a bit of a chop.
Better pick up your battery there, buddy.
It's been a little bit of a chop fest, this, hasn't it? But to half be expected, given that we're at the business end.
Scotty's missed a plant by a country mile, and he did have control of the table until Alec played that shot.
Yeah, now I had a quick word to Rusty because he's obviously rocked up, probably expecting to play about an hour ago now. And sorry, Pike, you've been ejected, mate. And I asked Rusty quickly. I said, "Who would you rather play?" To be honest, mate, dead set. Give us a name, and he just said straight out. He said, "I'd rather play Scotty."
Of course he would.
So he's not looking
he
like
smashed Scotty up earlier, and mate, as we always say, it's the B game you got to worry about, and Alec's B game is a lot better than Scotty's B game.
I agree with that.
I mean, Alec's been not his best in this match. Scotty's been pretty average.
Right, Rusty also did say, you know what though, if I play like I have been all weekend, it actually doesn't matter who I play. So he's confident and waiting very patiently because he has been here for a while now. I think that he was already due to play because this has gone a touch over time.
Plain and simple, he's been playing all weekend and he hasn't lost. So why wouldn't he be confident?
Absolutely spot on.
And well, Scotty's obviously put the red inside the yellow, potted the yellow, giving Alec 2 shots. So Alec with 2 shots, I'd say is a pretty reasonable chance here. If he can play this the closest yellow to himself in the middle, nudge the other one, he can actually play it down here and clear that red out of the pocket.
Have you said? I think Scotty still played the right shot.
Yeah, I didn't disagree with that. But Alec will
looks like he's actually
try and do something with his pocket now. Yeah.
That is absolutely a sensational shot to actually judge that well.
He's been just a little bit on the stiff side there.
Well, I think at the end of the day, though, he knows he's still got full control.
Well, what do you think, Jamie? He stuns this in the middle, then he plays 3 cushions, top rail, right top side, and back around near the black. Gets on that, then he can play the plant.
I don't think he'll do it.
No, I don't either.
And the only reason I say that is, I think that's actually a shot that's worth playing. The only reason I don't think he'll do it is because he's not going to take the risk.
No, he won't. And if he can get down on the right-hand side of this yellow that looks a bit dead, he can get it inside that red anyway.
It's actually very interesting. He left himself so either thin on this or he's actually trying to take it off the red. I think he's actually playing to take this off the red. Side cushion off the red, run through. And even if he doesn't obviously land the bottom ball, he can take the ball out of the pocket second last, and then he's on the red. So this is a big shot coming up.
Thick. No,
you're absolutely spot on there, Butters. He's in your way too thick, and a bit of movement there again from Alec. A bit anxious, maybe.
Yeah, not twitchy, but just stiff.
It's just a bit of
tension in the arm.
Yeah, a bit of tiredness as well. Like a lot of fatigue already happening, and that'll be another thing to Rusty's advantage. No fatigue.
Nathan Neems, he's freaking hilarious. He knows I haven't had a drink for 6.5 years. He's asking me if I want a vodka.
I'll have one, thanks, Nathan.
No, thank you, Zach.
Nathan, what the hell is that?
Here comes the extraction shot.
That it was. Nathan Neems
is not close enough to hold to do it.
Nathan Neems said he'll play Jake for 1,000 at Berry too, so that'll be interesting.
That'll be an interesting match. We were talking about him earlier, mostly about how he's not the most intelligent unit on earth. But I said
he's a 22-year-old stuck in a 40-year-old's body, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a freak how quick he sees patterns, though. I've never seen anyone like it. So, as I said, clearly doesn't take a big IQ to play pool.
And Scotty plays a containing shot, which he obviously had no choice to play.
Yeah, I mean, it's a useless safety, basically. Alec will get out of it.
I agree. He's just got to go on a side roll and pretty much hit it dead straight. Yeah, he make contact with the yellow.
He didn't. All he really gained out of that, Scotty, was another couple of minutes to think.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, the obvious pocket for the black is the middle, but it's also obviously does go into this bottom corner, which is covered. But you're right. All he's done is just bought himself a little bit of time at this moment. You never know, though. Funny thing in pool, you think just one little shot can just suddenly you look and go, oh, geez, how do I suddenly win this frame? But
Alex just working the safest way to go about this.
I'm actually very surprised he's doing this because this is actually unnecessary.
He's going to screw up the table, is he?
Well, he didn't mean to make contact. In my opinion, even if he gets right on the table, I think this is the only way he could lose.
So how do you get the red out?
Well, that's a good point. How do you get the red out?
And that's what Alex looked at, I reckon.
You've got two, though. I'd rather just get out of snooker and leave with one. Even if you don't get out of snooker, it's still similar.
Yeah,
and you don't. And that red really doesn't mean anything that he's just pot. So I think all he's done there is just said, you know what, Scotty, I'm going to put the screws right on you and just see if you can produce and make a silly mistake, and then I'll win the frame and go on the hill.
I just can't see a good way of getting that red out of there.
No, you're right. There's no easy way. I'll tell you what I'll be doing here, though. I would have actually tried to double that and kill the black. If you can kill the black and then run the red over the hole and cover the yellow,
you've
got to play a good out there.
As it is, though, he's got no insurance at all. He's got nothing. He's got, in my opinion, he's got two shots now. He's in the position now to play off the cushion, kick it, and hopefully get lucky. That's all he's got.
Yeah, the biggest danger here is to catch the red too thick and pot the yellow. If he catches it full ball where the white ball doesn't move too much, and he just promotes the red along the rail a little bit, he could just drop the red in, play the last red into the middle pocket where the black is, and he's a big chance to get the frame. But obviously, easier said than done.
Yeah,
potting this is suicide. So
I don't know. What's he trying to get around the table?
Well, he's obviously not committing to the out, but I don't understand this shot because now I don't think he actually win the frame anymore. So I think Scotty has not evaluated this well at all. And he scratches his head to say, what have you just done, you imbecile?
This frame to me is all over.
Mate, I don't even see any positives or no matter how we played that ball, that could have been good. And I think Scotty's just realised that, why did I even hit that ball then? I should have just had a dip and gone cross table, just try to nudge it a touch.
All he's got here is a dead weight snooker, and he still gains nothing out of it.
Absolutely.
Kill the black.
Yeah, double the red onto the black, try and put it over the kick and kill the black.
Drops in, it's all over anyway.
Well, that's what he's trying to play, but the rail has caught him out a little bit there. It's through a bit wide.
It turned both ways.
And as affectionately known, the Iceman, and a lot of support for the Iceman. The SA crowd's very drunk, but very vocal still.
Yeah,
they know what's going on.
Led by the one and only Dipper.
They know what's going on in the background, though. And I'll tell you what, Nathan Eames doesn't mind being a dipper these days.
That's a great shot from Alec.
And
pretty much just stun this and leave it there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Butter says that's a great shot. All he did was just roll it in and got position. But it was the fact that he did get such good position on it makes it a very good shot.
So he didn't have to worry about getting on that ball on the next shot, Jamie. So
exactly right. And he will just screw up the table and land anywhere near bulk. Or short, doesn't even matter. As long as he's somewhere where he can pop this ball.
As long as it landed on the table.
Pretty much. And he will go on the hill, and you can hear the support. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but there's a lot of clapping and cheering.
10-6, Alec, and I think Scotty will be shaking. He'll be scratching his head for a few days after that shot he just played.
And just to update you as well, if you didn't hear the old school styles match, Donnie Cole and Paul Morelli. Donnie actually took the match. I think it was 11-7 or 11-8.
Mate, people just go on underrating him, don't they?
So thanks for the $100, Donnie. Because I did have 100 of that.
Does anyone ever rate Donnie? They keep not rating him and he keeps winning stuff.
That's right. I've offered to play Donnie for 500 myself, but he said no.
Only because he only said no because you wouldn't let him use your cue.
All right, so they're taking a quick break, as I will. I'll be back very. Oh no, they're not. They're getting ready, but I'm going to be back very, very shortly. Give me 2 minutes.
Bill Vassalou, stop giving advice. You're not in the tournament. All right, Alec on the hill. And he's gone dry. So, well, that's because you didn't turn up, Bill. No one gives a shit where you live. You can't say, I live in Rye, it's a long way. There's people here from Perth. So it could be one of his last chances, Scotty. And a tough starter, and he makes it. Now I'll say Scotty should run this rack, and I don't mean because all the balls are there, but at 10-6, the pressure will be dropping off him a little bit. He'll be thinking, well, nothing to lose at the moment. So the arm should be a bit more relaxed. Just try and sneak through for that one in the middle. Why he doesn't play that now, I don't understand. unless it does go back in that middle, but I think why even worry about it? Take it now, run through, no dramas. Welcome back, Jamie. I was just saying that Scotty really should run this rack because at 10-6 the pressure will have dropped off him a bit.
Yeah, look, there's two ways.
He'll be thinking nothing to lose at the moment.
It's spot on, Buzz. You pretty much took the words out. There's two ways to think when you play and you're 10-6 down and you've got one, basically your opponent has one frame to get. It's either all or nothing or tighten right up and try and screw down every frame and grind it out. And in my opinion, and I'm a real grinder myself, but I've basically come to learn that when you get this position, you just got to have a dip.
Absolutely, mate. And it'll be funny if Scott does run this rack because he'll walk off going, why couldn't I have done that another 5 times tonight?
And you never know. Pool's a funny game, and he indeed might.
It is. We won't start discussing that until about 10-8, I reckon, though, mate.
Yeah, well, he's looking good. This is still a big shot he's going to play here.
But this is the sort of shot that Scotty makes when he's hitting a well, you know.
I just wonder how he's going to hold the wide here. Well, he held it easy. That's how he held it.
He's held it too much.
In fact, he'll actually probably just check this up a little bit off the side, right?
Yeah, he probably will, mate.
He probably doesn't even need to be honest.
The way he's been going tonight, he'd try and punch it and stun around off 2 cushions and land.
No, I think he will check it up. Well, he's just looked to say, here's a natural angle. And I think really he's such a good cueist. And like you said, he's got nothing to lose now. He's just got to have a dip. Just check it up a touch. No big drama. Just check it up. No problem though. I mean, even if he lands natural angle.
It's where he's been going wrong. Like that.
Oh wow!
Exactly like I said,
you are spot on, Butters.
They're the shots he's just been trying to overthink them and over cue or
but
something.
But it just wasn't a hard shot. But he just looked like to just move on it a little bit. It didn't cue through the shot.
That's been his whole night, mate.
And that is unacceptable for a man of his ability.
I mean, I hate to say that I'm picking Scotty to miss shots like that, but that's just how it's been.
Well, the thing is, Butters, you've actually made the call before he's even played the shot with the knowledge of how you've watched him play, and it's no fault of yours.
And he's missing the unmissable.
Well, that was a shocker. I mean, at the end of the day, you just cue through it. You don't even have to check it up hard. You've just got to play the shot.
You didn't really have to check it up if you didn't want to.
Oh,
it was still going to be on the black.
But you just check it up for the sake of checking up to make the pot a little bit easier on the black. You basically just cue it and say, it doesn't matter where I land, but I'll just check it up anyway. He cued that hoping to check it up.
It's a foot from the pocket and half ball.
He actually cued it hoping to check it and land better. Like, that was very strange.
Yeah.
And I can promise you now, this will be what happens for the next couple of shots if Alec doesn't get 2. He will just put the screws right on.
Unless Alex left him through that gap, this frame's all over.
There's no way he's getting through that gap, I don't think.
You know, I reckon it's closer than it looks.
He could swerve it, maybe. Avoid the red.
Well, they're looking for a call. Must be bloody close.
Wow.
That must be a total.
I'll tell you what, if Alec actually has left him on the shallow and he does run the rack.
If Alex is nodding his head, he must be saying, yes, it's a total. He wouldn't have been going, yeah, you can pot it, mate.
Yeah, good call. He wouldn't. If he could pot it, Alec wouldn't have rushed to say, no, it's not a total. He would have just given it to him anyway.
Where's this going? Doesn't go in the corner.
Oh, he's just going to belt it, mate. He's got no choice. And he's tried to get... Well,
he's hit it off 6 rails.
Oh, he's almost... So Alec, in my opinion, will go through to the final.
That's all she
wrote. Face the giant red-headed Rusty
Does he have a starter, though?
You know what, Butters? Even if he doesn't, at the end of the day, he doesn't need one. He has so many options available to him if he doesn't get the first ball.
Unless it goes.
And look at the stillness. Look at the stillness of Alec there.
He's been moving a bit tonight.
He has, but that was rock solid. Yeah. There was no movement at all. That is the key to anyone's game.
That's a shot of a bloke who's saying no more safety. I'm going to win this match and go to the final of big guns right now.
Absolutely, and for a bloke that hasn't even really been putting that much time into the game, my God, this guy's a genius.
And he also just said to Rusty, see what I can do, brother. Bring on the purple wiggle.
Who actually put Alec out to lose his double chance?
Who did beat Alec, Dan? Dan's scratching his head, the same as us too.
We're going to find out surely. We do have the draw available to us.
Oh, Scotty Matthews. Scotty Matthews, 11-6. And look what the scoreline's going to be.
Exactly right. And you have to wonder if it's a deliberate act from the Iceman.
Yeah,
of course it's not, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you reckon he let him win 6 frames?
Well, the irony of it all. At the business end, he's come good after being chopped up earlier on in the tournament and having to play 3,000 extra matches.
He's beaten some absolute ripper players, mate, that's for sure. Including current Australian champion Kurt Dunham twice.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you who my shout out goes to for taking scalps. That's actually Patrick Hood.
Yeah, I said this earlier, mate. He's had an absolute ripper.
And congratulations, Patrick, on being a $400 note next year.
He's a lovely bloke too, Paddy. Worked hard in his game. He's really started getting some results in the last 12 months.
Absolutely. In fact, I played him not that long ago in a tournament at Potters and had a bit of a start. But the thing is, he played some good pool. He smashed everyone.
Yeah.
Thankfully for me, I was the only person who couldn't get over the line on, but he really did play some good pool. And the further fruits of his labour were shown this weekend. Look at this shot from Alec.
Just a fair nudge.
Just rub it in. Rub it in.
Just screw back in a straight line, mate.
I dare you just try and screw it off, Alec. I dare you.
He'll land about where his elbow is, mate.
Uses the rail. And he cannot possibly lose. Barring a kick that causes a foul.
Jake McCartney's woken up.
Oh, Jake McCartney, he's just had a 9-hour sleep.
I'm out all night now, he says. It's midnight, mate. And there it is. Alec Everardis, fantastic. Played at about 75% then and still got up 11-6.
Guys, stay tuned. Probably 10 to 15 minutes max. Alec will probably take a quick breather. He's been playing a lot of pool today, and he will play in the final against Rusty Wheeler. I would say we'll probably kick off just after midnight. Sorry for the late match, guys. But
congratulations to Scotty Matthews. Had a fantastic weekend.
Absolutely, and I'm sure handshakes will go around to Scotty too.
Yeah, just not too hard. They might break.
He would. Yeah, no one shake his hand too hard because he'd be like that guy off Unbreakable with Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis.
Yeah, don't hurt the rake. All right, Jamie. See you soon.
No worries, mate.